Sunday, yeah. I think we go to details, but that is how it happened. I had not written the NCLEX in Ghana, but I had started the evaluation. I registered my board, and then I provided the evidence that I was in line to receive my ATT because I had paid for it. So I went to the school. I think apart from grace, Nyankopon sa wom kakra, but I believe that I did the basic requirements now. For them to give me the service to come. So that is what happened.
So you believe that in as much as we are praying, say Nyankopon boy, we need to do our background, right? Because this an official passport. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, if you're online and I am an elder of the church. I believe in prayer. I pray almost every day. I do prayer, but faith without action, so faith without works. It is very important that whilst you are praying about it, the needed documentations. I remember that when you sent me what needed to be done, I worked on it, and you and your husband were like, "Wow, you got all of them," because now I knew that with let me use the word in quotes, the institutions abroad, if you don't provide the necessary documentation, they overlook you. So there's a need for us to go ahead and provide all the necessary documents for the institutions that we are applying to give us the service or the go ahead for us to join them here in the US. So if you're online and you get an opportunity, you must try your best to be on your heels. Most of the times, people get the opportunity, but they don't take up the work, like they don't put effort into it. I had to call someone in Kumasi to follow up my transcript that was sent to the nursing board. I had to call somebody in Accra to follow up with all the documentation with NMC. I had to, so if you are doing all these things, it involves a lot of work. But the truth is, work and grace combined will achieve results.
That's
I
great.
believe so.
That's
Yeah.
great. That's great. So we want you to walk us through what is the requirement. If, for instance, I am I'm considering to go through this school route. I'm a nurse, right? Or I'm not a nurse, listening in. What is the requirement for me to go through this process as you have started mentioning? Just mention all the requirement for us.
Great. So I believe that you must be a nurse. There should be you must have the nurse certification. Like I said, I started with diploma, but let me also say that BSNI added advantage because the universities will sometimes request that you provide your BSN certification or transcript. So I had my diploma and I had my BSN, but the BSN was what qualified me to join Rio, University of Rio Grande. That's the university that I came to.
Okay.
So the BSN, and then in fact my specialty didn't count, so I will not talk about that because the basic or the most important certification that got me access to the university was the BSN. So if you have a BSN, it is an added plus. I believe that other schools too, when you are able to do your evaluation and your diploma is evaluated and they give you a US equivalent of a degree, then I believe the school can also accept that one. But if you have not gotten your BSN and you go that route, fine. But the BSN was a needed requirement to apply for that particular school.
Okay.
I believe I've answered your question.
Yes. So apart from the BSN, what else was the requirement for you?
The BSN And then you must have a passport. You must show them that. No, yeah, I know it is laughable because
Yeah.
Obi or help is so too kind. Somebody wants
It's
to
not,
travel, but
but only
only
passports.
passports. Yeah, yeah. Personally, not me your passport, but the passport was about to expire, I think in 2 or 3 months. So usually, the institution will tell you that you present a passport that will not expire in 6 months or more.
Okay.
So I had to quickly go and work on a passport, and I had to even show a soft copy passport because the person working that for me was able to send me a soft copy that was being printed in Accra. You know the
Okay.
Ghana system.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, so you must have a passport. Yeah, you must have a passport. I believe that those two basic things,
Mhm.
I best say at least an interview app for you because they needed that to interview us. Then I did a 3-step interview.
Okay.
The first one to show all my documentation, all my background,
Okay.
and then the second was a clinical, because it was an MSN program. They wanted to know whether I have the intellect. I mean, they interview, they ask questions, and the NCLEX like questions.
Mm.
I mean, I remember they'll ask you antidote to this, or what will you do first? Vital sign. Why do we check certain vital signs, certain questions? So yeah, and then I passed that one, and then we also did kind of an orientation with what entails in coming to the US.
Okay.
So yeah, that was a 3-step interview that I had.
Okay. All right. So basically, the
Yes.
requirement is having a BSN and getting your documentations ready and preparing
Yeah.
yourself for a possible interview.
Preparing yourself for a possible interview. They also required you to have uh either you've passed NCLEX or you have ATT to go and write the test.
Okay. So
And
that
then
means,
you have you yeah, you must also prove that you have, of course, you must be registered with the nursing board, any of the nursing board. Yeah. So it comes in that you should have an ATT or you have taken an NCLEX.
okay. Okay. So you can start the process of the NCLEX on your own by doing your board registration or even going ahead to get your CES done. Is that what you're trying
Mm-hmm.
to say? Yeah. Or even if you have
Yeah.
passed the NCLEX, you will be able to go through the student route if you want to.
Yes, yes. If you have got your NCLEX, you will be able to go through.
Okay.
Yes, you'll be able to go through. In fact, I believe that there's day one CPT you will be able to go through if you have your NCLEX, and if you don't have, you can still go through. Just that when you come in, you will not be able to work as a nurse. You'll be able to work as STNA or a CNA.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So that is the two.
Okay. All right. So now you've gathered all your documents. You went through the interview. You passed the interview. What next did you do after you've passed the interview?
Yeah, you've passed the interview, wait for a feedback from them. They'll give you your service, your documentation that you used to apply for the US Embassy.
Visa.
I applied for the visa interview.
Okay. So that's the
Yeah, so
I-120 if you are right on that.
yeah, they'll give you an I-120 with the school details, the DSO, the school location, the start dates, your program that you are going to do, your the cost, like with tuition, all those details are on the I-20.
Okay.
So that give you basically what you are going to do. And then you go and apply for the visa. You do your DS-160, you get your interview dates, then you go for an interview.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you said they'll give you the cost that is involved. Did you have to pay a school fees or you got a full funded program?
Yeah, I mean, fortunately for me, I got a full funded program. Yeah. But I on the I-20,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's fully sponsored or not, though, it will be stated on it. So, but they will still write the semester or the yearly course on the I-20. to show that this is the amount that is going to be. And then if you are be going, you'll be given some stipends or anything to be putting on it too.
Okay. Okay. That sounds good. Fully funded. That's great. Apart from
Yeah.
that, no, did they spell out any other benefits for you apart from the program being full funded?
Yeah, I mean, when we came in, though, before, I mean, during the interview, we were told that they will accommodate her for 3 months, and then later you go and get your accommodation,
Okay.
and then of course you have to sign a contract with them that you are going to be with them for a number of years. I mean,
Okay.
depending on the agency. So we signed a contract with them that you are going to be with them, and then you are going to complete the school.
Great.
Yeah.
How
So
many
yeah,
years is
that's
the
it.
school?
That particular school on the I-20, the school was supposed to be 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. That's great.
yeah.
That's great. Okay. So now you have had your I-20. You
Mm-hmm.
are supposed to look for a date, right? To go to the interview. Tell us about that.
Yeah.
Because I heard nowadays, dear, it's quite not
Yeah.
easy. Mm-hmm.
Even that time, 2 years back or more, it was still not easy. Yeah, I remember I did the search myself. I was going back and forth, logging in. Sometimes you log in more than 3 times, they block you. You kind of on. And I remember sometimes you guys would be helping me to search for dates. And you call me at dawn and then all that. But now, currently, I know that some people are devoted to searching for dates, and when you contact them, they help out, but it comes at a cost, of obviously. But then dates is something there. It is from Tete. I believe that it's from Tete. So I hunted for dates. Fortunate for me, I got a date, but the date was even in the next year. So I have to apply for emergency. Is that the name? Yeah,
Yeah.
emergency. Yeah, so I applied, and then they approved it, and then I went back on searching the date again.
Okay.
Yeah, so fortunately I got a date, and I had to go. I had to forfeit my best friend's wedding. I had to forfeit Tony's wedding. I was the best man, and I got a date Friday dawn. The wedding was Saturday. And that Friday was engagement. I had to miss it because the next day I'm going for the US interview.
Oh, great.
you know so you can just imagine. So that is it. The US JD, according it comes with sacrifice, determination, focus, and perseverance. That's one thing I learned through the process, that it look tiresome, but you can do it.
Okay.
I will say more when we get to the end, but let me chip in that if you are here, maybe you log off in the next 2 minutes. But let me say this to you: it looks like a hurdle, but let me assure you that you can really do it. You get support. Yeah, let me also say that you were there from beginning and you supported me. So when I heard that this is what you are doing, I was like, wow! Now you are really doing it good, because that time you were not doing it like this. And even that time, Krano, you gave a guided support to me, and it helped. So if you're online and you need that kind of help, you are at a good place. Yeah, you're at a good place, which is very, very important for us to say.
Thank you. Thank you. So now you have had your visa, right? Did you have any issues with your visa? With your visa interview, how did that go?
Yeah, I mean, the visa interview was awesome. For me, once again, I think some people who know me, I am natural. I mean, God's favorite son.
I
So
am
for
God's
me,
favorite daughter.
God's, I am blessed to be favored. So my interview was kind of smooth. I was asked, I think, 3 questions. Where are you going? Which course? why did you choose that course?
Okay.
And then then I was given the interview.
There is a.
So it was very smooth one. But the challenge I had was that after I've gotten my visa, to come to be plane ticket, I can yes, yeah. I mean, at that time, I got a visa, and in 3 weeks the school starts.
Okay.
I mean, the start date was in 3 weeks, and we were supposed to get there, I think, at least 3 or 2 days before the starts.
Okay.
I have the visa. Persons who promised me that, oh, with the konya visa ne bra, you be chama or no. What do we need to nipa so sometimes nipa di hwamo.
Yeah.
The same way no nipa timi di hwamo no nyankopon so de ne nsa ka nipa foforo ma ne boa.
Okay.
So yeah, and somebody disappointed, but another person came in to support. And through it all, like I said, you were there. My wife was with me throughout the process, and it really helped. Sometimes emotionally, you are not getting what you are supposed to get, but it takes focus. It takes faith in what you are doing. One another area that I don't know if it is in your questions, but one area that I want to talk about is the stress that living the Ghana system gives you. I was working at a fast. Because of institutional policy, I will not mention them. But I was working in the best institution in Ghana, if not one of the best, if not the best institution in
It's one
Ghana.
of the best. It's not the best. We won't say the best. It's one of the
Yeah,
best. I know.
yeah. I was really being paid well. I was enumerated well, and say I've got an admission and I'm going to study MSN in nursing. It was like, what are you talking about?
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you talking about? But like you said, this is a faster option or a better option if the EB3 is delaying.
Okay.
At least for me, I tell people that it will bring into the system, and then you wait for the EB3 to actualize whilst you are here.
That's great. So
So
my next
mhm,
question is that I'm sorry to cut in. How long,
yeah.
like from the start, from the day you turned in your application up until you had your visa and moved into the US, how long did this take you?
Mine was a supersonic process, you know. Yeah, I don't think it was more than 3 months, right? You were
Yeah.
there, so you know. I don't think it was more than 3 months. Yeah, it's what. So let me use myself as a case study for you. You
Okay.
can actually get your things done within 3 months,
Mm-hmm.
and it is not like a brag. And I say, yeah, I did it. Maybe other people delayed. By God's grace and by putting in the work, like you said, we said that I said you must intentionally work on what you need to get, apply, give the documentation, make it available, follow up, read on what is needed, consult the right people. That is why K&A is here. Consult them, let them tell you what you need to do. Knowing the things to do made it much more easier for me. If I did not receive the guide I got from you guys, I wouldn't be able to do it as in that fast time record like we did, you know. So yeah, so that is the answer I'll give. Like, I don't think it was more than 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know you know, so yeah, it was even if it is not your own delays, like I said, just be focused, do what you need to do, provide the documentation. Sometimes the school you are requesting the transcript from might delay. If there's a need for you to take a car and go there in person, you have to go so that you join me here. I'm waiting for you.
Okay, we are also coming. We're coming. All right. So now you've had your visa, you've bought your ticket, you've
Hmm.
arrived in US. You said basically 3 months you are in the US. Can you tell us from the start till you bought your flight ticket? All right, we won't add the flight ticket because basically over America, the baby have a better flight ticket. So the entire process from you getting everything till you got your visa, how much was involved?
In fact, I have not intentionally calculated. So let me say this will be a range or an estimation. So I think the board application didn't cost me less than, is it $450? I remember I did Joseph Sinley. I remember. And if I'm not mistaken, it also cost not less than $500 or 450. And then a few. So in all, I would say that I spent not less than maybe $5,000 or $4,500.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does
I
that
would
one
say.
include your flight ticket?
Uh no, no. I think the flight ticket included will go like 6,000. So between 3,500 and $6,000, I would say.
So between
Yeah,
3,500 to 6,000, that's inclusive with the flight, if the flight is
yeah,
included.
inclusive with flight
So,
ticket.
okay.
And
So,
like I said, I am a favored guy. I did not spend much. So if you are doing it and you are spending more, it is not like, oh, somebody said I spent 3,500, so why am I spending more? Like I said, some of the things work out good for me, and I didn't have to do too much to be here,
okay.
you know. Yeah, so that's what I was saying.
Okay. Okay. So inclusive of flights between 3,000 to 500. So this one includes all your CVS application. That's your D1, what do D DS 120, is it 120, right? 160, sorry.
So no. So the visa fee, all those things does not include. So I'm talking about all those documentation with regards to
Institutions.
the institutions. Yeah, those ones,
Okay.
they are mandatory. When you go, for example, when you go to GSA and you're applying for like any of the evaluations,
Mm-hmm.
it is standard. It is not like, it is not negotiable. You can't negotiate that one.
Yeah.
So the price is there. So these are all the institutional fees I pay. With the visa fee, I think the visa fee too is a standard one that you pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are looking at 3,500 to $6,000 to be able
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
here. That's okay. So now tell us how the day one CPT works. I think that is what a lot of people are interested. You have come here, you said day one CPT. So how does this work? Like, explain it to us.
Okay, so thank you for the question. The day one CPT, when you get here, what it means is that you would have a social security number that will allow you to work. When I say work, depending on whether you are a CNA, STNA, or an RN. We are talking to RN, so I'll keep it to that. So your travel documentations, the school will make sure they give you the documentation that is needed. When you get to US, they call you non-permanent alien resident. They have a name they call us. Funny. So you'll be able to apply for your social security,
Okay.
and when you get that social security, that is what permits you to work. And per the institution you are attached to, whether they are the one looking for work for you or you are the one going to look for work, your school that you are, like I said, the school, for example, just to jump ahead, now I'm with Cumberland. When I joined Cumberland, you go to the student portal. We have a CPT documentation that you fill out. Then you apply. The school give you approve it. Then you take it to where I want to work. Then I go and give it to the facility that I school with Cumberland University, and I want to come and do my CPT here. And then when the facility agrees to it, they'll give you your job descriptions, and then you also send it back to the school, and the school will finalize it. That is how CPT work. So
Okay.
day one CPT means that when you come in, you would have, like I said, the magic thing is the social security number. And that's what gives you the access to work. Without social security number, you cannot work in the USA. So that is day one CPT. CPT is a clinical practicum, is a test or something. Yeah, kind of.
Training.
Yeah, training, sorry.
Okay. So now you are able to work whilst you school. Is that right?
Yeah, you work whilst you school. I mean, the CPT also means that you might not be able to do crazy hours. We have a standard hours that we are allowed to do. You're allowed to do not more than 40 hours a week.
Okay, so that
So
means you can
yeah,
do 40 hours and not more than 40 hours.
depending on the institution, some
Okay.
institutions allow 36 hours.
Okay.
Some too will allow, yeah, you're allowed to do 40. And some also, I've heard from other people that they can even do limitless number if they get opportunity to do overtime. So that too is there. If the institution you are working with permits you, you can do more than 40. You can do overtime, as we call it.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so you are schooling whilst you are working.
Yes.
How
You are
is that?
school. Yeah. Uh, and that is one of the let me use the word challenging
Mhm.
tasks you can go through in life. But like I said, with determination, focus, and perseverance, you want to. We came here, and the CPT has become like a needed aspect of life because if I'm schooling and I'm not earning money, I might not be able to survive and achieve the goals I came with. So the practical training basically means that I'm schooling, but I want to train with the skills I'm acquiring from the school in your facility, and I'm being paid for that training. Just like Ghana, we go for in school or yeah, we call it clinicals whilst we are in school. That is the CPT. But here you are being paid for the hours you do once you do the CPT.
I see.
Yeah, the schooling, the coursework will need will I say, your IQ to be sharp, and you must. Charlie, schooling in US, you write papers. Almost every week you write paper. You write a paper. You do a discussion board. You need to reply to at least two people's comments on the discussion. You will need to take a test almost every 2 weeks. And one fascinating thing about US is that when you B is not like oh unya B as we fail it. I so the standard is high. Yeah, it's challenging, but it's very doable. It's very doable. We've done it for almost 3 years now, and I must say it is a privilege, and we are learning whilst the day goes by.
That's great. That's great. So,
Mhm.
one question I want to ask, then we can open the platform. If you have any question, I'll give you the opportunity to call in and then you ask your question. If you put in the comment section too, I will read it for you. In view of that, let's follow Amos Novi here. And then if this is new to you, we are discussing the one CPT for nurses where you can come in as a student, but then you have the opportunity to practice as a nurse as well. This is marvelous. He came with full scholarship and he still works to get some money to pay his bills and all of that. So it's really a very nice opportunity for all of us. I want to know how challenging the process was for you from the beginning till you got in.
Yeah, I mean, at every stage of it, there's a challenge or there's a hurdle to cross. Yeah. Oh, permit me. I can see one of my best friends, Roland Tozagla. I call him the standard joining. Shout out to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen some awesome people joining. I see some Brekum, friends joining. I see some people from yeah. So shout out to all my boys. Yeah, you're making me public. You know, I'm public, but I'm not intentionally public like this. Yeah. So there are hurdles. I remember when you gave me that link. Even the desire to go, like I said, that is the first thing. Do you want to really travel? Have you made your mind to travel? Yeah, because
Oh,
let's be
now you are
sincere with.
making me shy because I was really strict.
Yeah, I mean, because that time, if you had not really, let me use the word, push me to the limit, I might not leave. Yeah, I might not leave. I believe that you need to make your mind ready that I want to leave. That is the first hurdle you want to cross. I want to leave, and I'm ready to go through the process to get to where I want. They are talking about, because you might not really know. You have the privilege of hearing from me. I am on the other side. I'm telling you, and the people online, Roland and other people know how sincere I am, and and that is why I'm telling people that the one who is hosting this program is a genuine person and will help you go through if you need a support. I'm telling you. So that is the first, and the second thing is sometimes the monetary. I believe that even though we are talking about it, you must be intentional. You must invest into it. You must invest into it, and that forms are, but ɛho hia sɛ ɔyɛ na ne yɛkɛn nso nsa ka bi. Ɛnyɛ saa a, da bia ɔbɛte sɛ amanfoɔ kɔ, but Obi I started 10 years ago, but Oyane na bemebu. Oyane na bemebu. Oyane na bemebu. Ha, memo abemumbu. Do not give up on it. Invest, put time, give time to it. Ha. If you have a hurdle, consult the right people. Like I said, you might not need huge amounts like we are saying. You might just need like we said, the least amount you need. But because you are not going through the right route, yeah, let me use that. The route you are going through is making it cumbersome for you to get here. Making it very cumbersome for you to get here. So please, I'll say that each state presents with something, but when you speak to the right people, trust me, you have a way out. You always have a way out. Yeah. I see a comment, sweet might be saying that Sikano. Yeah, Sikano, but Ubaswa won't say Sikano so at that side. Sikano.
Okay. So let me ask this. You made mention that you are now in a different school. Tell us about that. Are you able to switch from school to school? How did you do that? So, for
Okay,
instance,
so
if I am coming in and I come to a school and I feel that school we know the meaning this school is giving maybe my first school that I came in says that they want CPT, I can just work for 30 hours. Not school be person or mommy bear 40 hours and I want to switch. How easy is that? And is it possible?
yeah, it is possible. It is possible. You have to, we call it transfer. You have to take a transfer. So they'll transfer your service to that school. But you need to apply to the school and get the admission before you request for the transfer. Let me also say that if you are coming with an agency that maybe you've signed a contract, then maybe you'll be binding with that. But if not, even with that, there's always a way out. Yeah. In the USA, they always say that just ask or talk to your lawyer about it. There's always a way out. So if you are with an agency and you feel sophisticated, like you are feeling distressed with them and you want to go out, talk to the experts. They might have a way to get you out. So I was with a different agency. Things were become a little cumbersome with them, and then I transferred from the school to a new place, to a new school. So I'm in with a different school now. and I'm still doing my day one CPT.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Heaven Breeze, you can pick guest if we have anybody waiting. You can pick. You were asking me when you should start picking up, so you can pick guest if there is anybody calling in. So if you want to ask him any question, you can start. You can call in, or you can put your question in the comment section before you ask. So if I may ask, are you pursuing the EB3 whilst you are on the D1 CPT, and is this possible as well?
Highly possible. Highly possible. So, thanks be to God. I mean, that is a goal. Everyone coming to the US would want to have a green card, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that is the goal. So we are in the process, and we are just waiting for the right time for the green card to be handed over to us. So that's what I would say. We are just, I mean, the reason why we are doing this live is because the green card kind of, takes a little longer, and we came in with the day one CPT, and we are waiting for the route, the queue in the green card to get to our tent, and then get the green card as it were.
Okay. So, per all that you have said, if somebody is skeptical, right, about the D1 CPT, what will you tell the person from your experience?
It is possible. It is possible, and I am a testimony. If you can hear me, I'm a testimony. I'm giving you, I mean, a real-time testimony that it is possible. That's what I am a CPT. I am on CPT. I am a F1 CPT, and it is possible for you to come. So don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. I also think that people would like it, the word is skeptical, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, it is about mindset. Do you want to be in Ghana and wait for it for 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, or you want to come into the system? Let me say this: the advantage I have over somebody doing EB3 in Ghana now is that by the time you get here, I have 3 years of US experience.
Yeah.
So before I get my
And
green
still
card,
have
I've
made
already,
money. And still have made money at that one.
yeah, and still have made some dollars to myself. So yeah, so you come in school, and then not just the dollars. Like I said, I have an MSN.
Okay.
Yeah, you still get MSN, get experience, get money. By the time the person comes from Ghana, the person will start from year one and still have to get an MSN and get an experience.
Yeah.
By that time, you are already in like a 3 year or a 2 year ahead of the person. And we all know that in the job market, people will prefer persons with
Experience.
experience
Yeah.
or, I mean, knowledge of the system. So that's what I can say.
Okay. And my last question will be dependence. Am I able to bring my family along with me on the day one CPT route? Because sometimes some people feel that you would have to be the only one to go, and I don't want to leave my spouse behind or my kids behind. Am I able to bring my family on this route?
Yeah, so I mean, as you know, I'm here with my wife. So that should tell people what it means. You can bring your wife, you can bring your children. It's your decision, it's your choice. I have colleagues here who they don't have their wives here, they don't have their children. It is not like they are not allowed to, but they have decided not to bring them.
Okay.
Uh, so it is allowed. In fact, the system encourages you to bring your wife to be your emotional
Support
companion,
system.
to be your support system. So they allow you to bring your wife, your children. Of course, your children should be, I think, less than 18 or 20 something years.
Less
They
than 20
qualify. If
years.
not, yeah, please, your girlfriend is not part. Someone is asking about your girlfriend. Your girlfriend is not part. You
Someone
know.
said, what about your
Yeah.
girlfriend?
Yeah. Someone is asking about my girlfriend.
Oh, goodness. Or your
Yeah.
side chick, please. if you can prove with reasonable resources that this person.
Yeah.
Anyways, so someone is saying that if they have filed, if they have already filed for EB3, can I still apply for the day one CPT schools? What would be your thoughts on that? What would be your
The EB3 is a different route than
the F1?
F1. So F1 is school. You are coming to school. You just have to let your people know that you've got a school, you want to go to the school. I know that the EB3, when your time is, your date is current, your agency or whoever files for you will request you to be there. So if you can, like you said, if you can prove to them that I'm coming to school, when the time is due, I'll be with you guys, then voila. So that's what I can say.
Okay, thank you. So those who are requesting in, I had a lot of people requesting in whenever you were talking. This is the time that you can request in and then ask your questions. I'm going to read the questions in the comment section whilst they do that. I have a lot of questions, so but let's hold on with that for now. Um, yeah, card and no be so bisa. Please, how do we apply? Will you advise a degree midwife from Ghana to apply for masters in nursing in the US? Is it in the US and answer just apply in it anywhere? But then would you advise someone apply for nursing in US?
I
Maybe
mean, if there's, yeah, for me, I would say that two things involved. You must find out whether your institution accepts your
okay.
your degree. Two, why not? I mean, why wouldn't you apply? You want to come to the US, so take a chance, apply.
All right.
Apply, and then seek, like I would say, I keep saying, seek the experts, those who are doing the process, for helping, guiding people do the process. I have this. I know that some boards accepts it, some boards don't accept it. So you just have to figure out which board will accept it.
That's okay. So someone is asking if my EB3 becomes current whilst pursuing my studies, can I stop schooling? That's one, dear boss. Is it your own
Hey,
decision? Oh?
first one need there. Obia dream or US. In fact, all the F1, our biggest dream is to get our EB3.
Of course.
Nobody wants to be on F1 forever. Yeah, so if your EB3 become current, well, for sure, for check
Yeah,
how far.
whichever one you want. I think this
Yeah.
one is a matter of choice. You make the choice. But to me, if you are fully founded, why would you stop when you can still gain your masters alongside what you are saying? Yeah, you get your masters and then possibly uh you are good to go. Obi Bisa say is your MSN a specialty that you are doing? Yes, Kobe, it's a specialty that he is doing. He is doing a specialty.
Yeah, but you see, let's say the MSN is basically like masters in nursing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the MSN is the masters in nursing, but every masters you are doing, you are not doing a general nursing, you are choosing an area you are specializing in. So that's it.
Okay. The other question is, but please, if you want to call in, you can call in. I'm coming. Z collection. Give me a minute, please. Do we need a bank statement as other countries do? So if you listen to him, he said his came with a full sponsorship. So he didn't need a bank statement. But should you apply and you don't get the full funding, that means that you will need a bank statement to cover up the rest of the fees. I hope that explains it to you. Z Collection, how are you? Hey, Z. Okay, I think Z is not ready to talk yet, so let's give him some time. Heaven Braze, Do you have a question?
Yes, yes.
Okay, please,
My,
what's
my,
your
my
question?
question is about the
We can
money.
barely hear you, sir.
Yeah, my question is about the money. I heard he said that he was working while schooling. He should give us an overview of the amount of money he was making when he was schooling. Was it like comparable to what general nurses who are not through the schoolhouse are getting, or is different? What are some of
Okay,
the
so I
incentives?
get your question. So, Amos, what he's trying to say is that do you get the same money or pay rate as you are working as a student? Or the same pay rate comparably to somebody who is also a nurse and not a student? That's, I think, his question. And
The,
then
the
the,
institution
Mhm.
the institution don't even know you are a student. All they know is that you are an RN. So in US, it's your bargaining power.
Okay.
What you bargain for is what you receive. So let's say in my facility like this, let's say we are about maybe 32 RNs or BSN RN. Everyone and the per hour they take. And nobody will tell you. No one else know the per hour rate I take. We don't go about talking about it. It is you and your recruiter or the HR. That is all. So that's what I would say.
Okay. Okay.
Or
So
you want he wanted a figure?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
he
please
wants to know whether the
give
money
some
is
range.
good. But is the money good?
Oh,
I mean, I
yeah,
I
can
give
say
some
mean,
range.
authority
it's
that
the
the one.
same. It's the same as the RNs in US. So
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, so
yeah.
it's the same as the RNs in the US. Yeah.
Okay. So let me
Even
throw.
Maybe you honestly, you don't know the same now, more than me. Amount players is the same.
Hey,
so
yeah, same
so
time
You give
so
some
crash.
let,
range.
let me say that in the US, the amount you are paid per hour is usually dependent on the state and then let's say the county you are in. In my state, I am in Ohio, and Ohio, I mean, fresh graduate, it's between 28 to maximum maybe 65 per hour
Okay.
as an RN. So you can earn between 25 to 65 per hour as an RN. And
Okay.
it could also be influenced by whether you are in a long-term facility care, you are in, let's say, LTAC, you are in a hospital setting, or you are in maybe a drug addiction. You remember I used to work at a drug
Yeah.
addiction. Yeah, so it depends on the kind of settings you are in, and it depends on the state you are also in. Like I said, in Ohio, fresh graduates can take, let's say, 28 to 60. I mean, between 28 to 65. So yeah, if you bargain, well, you get any between that amount, any amount that they give you,
Okay.
which is
So
like crazy.
I hope now you understand. Yes. So, like he mentioned, in US, you are paid based in the states that you reside. You are paid based on in the state that you reside, and then also the um, I mean experience, number of experience that you have. So it doesn't matter whether he's a student or not. As long as he's working as an RN, he's gonna get the same pay rate depending on what he bargained for and what they pay, and that's it. We are live on
let me let
YouTube.
me let me say that
Mhm.
I can boldly say I'm earning than some white people that I work with.
Great, that's great.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, I hope that answers Heaven Bree's question and he will leave us alone. Um, who was here next? Please, I will read the questions in the comment section. If you want to come up too, that's fine. Z Collection, are you ready to talk or I should drop you? All right, I think he's sleeping. The love of
Hello, Ma.
Hi Z.
Sorry, it's network. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine, Ma. I'm really excited for joining your live today.
We are happy to have you here
Um,
as well.
Thank you very much. I'm from Nigeria, currently working in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
So my question here, like in Nigeria, we used to do post-basic in anesthesia,
Okay.
but I know it's not considered in US. So now, if I want to come to US with student route, am I going to do like my anesthesia as a course or as a degree, or
Okay.
I'm going to do it as MSN?
Okay. So I won't leave the question for Amos. I will answer it for you. I want you to
Okay.
understand that anesthesia that you're talking about in US,
Yeah.
those that are in US that are listening to us can bear with me that anesthesiology in US is not a diploma course, not at all, not at all. So if you want to come to school in the US, what you can do is that you have to seek for evaluation for the school route. Most of the time, yours. Please, if you are listening to me, it is what I'm saying is specifically for Z collection. What you can do is you do evaluation with WES, okay? And then when they evaluate your credential, you can use that to apply for different course, like maybe nursing, BSc nursing, or MSN nursing, MSN gerontology, public health, that kind of stuff. Then you can use that to come in. And then from there, you can take it up. I'm not sure that you would easily get to doing anesthesia from your diploma in Nigeria. No, it's not going to be easy for you. But then you can start with either nursing or public health, midwifery, that kind of stuff. You can apply for that, and it's possible you'll be able to get that. Is that okay?
Okay. Okay, yes. Despite with because I have RN, I have BSN, then I have post basic in anesthesia.
Okay,
So still I have to do RN, yeah.
So if you have an RN, you have a diploma in RN and you have a BSc in RN, then you did post anesthesia, I would say that you can use your RNs to apply straight into a university to do your masters where you can get full funding like he did. Is that okay?
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
there is a ban on Nigeria. I don't know much about it. But then if you are able to get in, you can write your NCLEX and then work as a nurse. So you can use your basic nursing to embark on the route rather than using the specialty. Is that okay?
Okay.
Especially
Yeah.
anesthesia. I don't think anybody is going to give you that opportunity.
Okay. Okay.
All right, sweetie.
Thank you very much.
You are most welcome.
Okay.
The love of Denkra, I say me who
The love of the game.
the love of the game, the love of the game. How are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Yeah, but Amos, I earlier asked a question about the EB3, which my employer has already filed for me. But because the date is not current, we're still hoping that this year at least the day would have moved like better one, but it's still as a tortoise now. And we have to find ways out to just get inside. Maybe do any who there. So with the day one CPT, I was trying to find out. So in case, let's say, apply, and then roughly by August or September, I get to the school. But maybe before that, no, I'm not fully funded. Then EB3, we might not know what will happen from this time to around August. Most schools will be taking the intake. So in case I get a fully funded school, which is bringing me to do those day one CPT courses, and the moment I arrived, now maybe me EB3 abeye care renter. Will I go? Like if I decide maybe I don't want to combine school with work, and already maybe I already have my master's, which the school is just another way of just coming to the system to come and just work. Yeah. Can I decide to just forgo by them and focus on my main work, which is my employer, which already I have the EB3, which is current?
Yeah, so sincerely, any school that is bringing you here would want you to complete with them. But there's always a way, like I said, you can take transfer, you can also switch program. When you come in as a student, the system currently does not want you to stop schooling. When you stop schooling and you are doing some other thing, you'll be rendered illegal in the system. You must keep your status active by the schooling you are going. So, for example, when you are going about in town, and let's say you are asked of your documentation, you prove your schooling by your let's say service or the service that is given
I
every
think
semester they give you a
he's
service.
saying that ni obaya na say ni EB3 no I current na or interview na, right? The love of the game, am I
Yeah.
right? Yeah. What
Yeah,
call
sure. So
interview?
maybe Drew Yana. So as I'm saying, say most of the time, look at this time, even if I get school roughly by July, August, maybe Drew Yana, my EB3 is current, which maybe my call for interview and ask, like in fact say anything be but even though maybe no, I came with F1, which is the student Medru ya na my EB3 na be current. No, my my green card.
Yeah, and said
That
that one
one
green
too.
card. That one you have a green,
So
green card.
the
So the
school
green
no.
card. That's what I'm saying, that the green card supersedes, like in code, supersedes the F1. So that then you now operate. You are working here as a green card holder. You understand? But I'm talking about the institution, the school you are. If you want to quit the school, if you came your own, didn't come with an agency and you didn't have any contract, it is easy to stop schooling and go with your green card. But if you came with an agency and you have a sponsorship deal with them, or you have a contract with them, then you have to fulfill that contract requirement before you can leave. Meaning out here.
So they want CPT, I want to understand. Is it the school that is giving the fully funded sponsorship or the agency that is giving the fully funded this thing?
It
So
depends
it is
on
the
what you
school.
are doing, right?
Yeah. So are you finding the school yourself, or an
Or you are
agency
finding
finding
it
the school
through
for you?
agency. Yeah.
Yeah. So there are two options: whether you get the school yourself or you get the school through an agency. I got the school through an agency, so everything I deal with the school. The agency is my intermediary, so I can't just get up and leave the school. I must go through my agency before I leave the school. But if you got the admission yourself, you did everything yourself, then it depends. You do it directly. You don't need anybody's permission.
Okay, so currently the rate at which an agency will get those schools for you, and comparing to you personally searching your own, which one is like the best for you to get schools easily?
In fact, I don't have an answer for that, but I don't. I like I said, sincerely, maybe Gloria will help with that, but I don't have an answer for
Okay.
that.
So the love of the game. There are a lot of day one CPT schools out there. You can find one yourself if you want to, and then you go through the process. Some of them offer full funding, some of them do not, some of them offer partial. So whichever one that you get, then you can go with it. If you want to find one yourself, you can. I've had candidates who have found one themselves. I mean, I recommended the schools and they got into the school. Fortunately, a lot of them are here. Yeah, a lot of them are here. So you can find one yourself, or you can go through an agency. They are all feasible. It's attainable. Is that okay?
Okay, so is it always the case that the program or the course that you are studying should really align with, maybe let's say nursing, should really align with it? Maybe can you enter into, so let me give you an example. If I want to add maybe health informatics to already what I have in nursing, is it possible for them to schools that run those programs for day one CPTs?
Yes, there are a lot of schools that run those programs. One thing I know about US educational system is that you are not tied down like we do in Ghana. So in Ghana, if I am going into nursing and I did business, I will not be accepted. But in the US, it doesn't matter where you begin, you can still pull it off. So in the nursing field, if you want to top up in informatics, there are schools that do informatics. There are a lot of them, which also comes with a day one CPT that you can do. So yes, you can. I think you've asked a lot of questions. Mami hwɛ wo likes a wobae. Unfollow eyi koraa, Amos koraa o.
Amos ankasa no na say sisi a mete ne nkaba me minim no so okobrekum on. Amos brekum
Yeah.
14, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And yeah,
Okay.
follow no. Now
Me,
me hwɛ wo likes. So wobae, so won't like it koraa. Cause subscribe to our YouTube
me
channel.
like
Hello, Aaron.
me notification and bad so. So
Yes.
my last question, I mean, Miss Michelle, the last
Subscribe
question.
to YouTube channel. No, nabisa our last question. Why may try me who notification now? Not what bisa our last question. Not likes.
Men so
Aaron,
me
ma me clarification be.
When Heaven breeze.
Yes.
Never joke.
The situation or can if you have I-140 file for you, applying for F1 visa, no, the likely so may denying be 90%. I don't know, say be a winning be a almost file man or Ghana or yes school route in the Dubai. Because F1 visa, you are supposed to demonstrate intent to say you are not coming in to like be a permanent resident, right? And you should have a ties back home. And if you already have I-140 approved for you or applied for you, going for F1 visa interview, automatically that 90% chances they will deny you. It's like by the rules of the F1, the consular officer is supposed to deny you like outright. Unless maybe you are lucky and get someone, then the person is able to overlook all those things. And I think school routes, will work purposely for some people that they don't have any I-140 file for them. They are like almost immigration, like permanent resident immigration, anything file for them. Because if you have any intent of immigrating to US, if you show any intent to say you have I-145 for you already, or even if you go for the interview now, because hospital be you go and talk anything showing that you want to come and stay in the US permanently, your F1 visa will be denied. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's
But
so.
the
So
man
we're
captain,
passing
this episode.
NCLEX and not say you file man. You can start right with the F1.
Yeah. Increase they say your youngest person does not go into the USCIS or now immigration on record or so, unless you yourself go and tell them. If you go to the interview and tell them, oh, Ukrawa train so person BNS or USR, automatically the council officer is supposed to deny you the visa. Because by the rules of the F1, by the rules of the F1, if you show any intent of permanent immigration, it's non-alien visa, they are supposed to deny you the visa. Yeah.
In that way, no. So are you trying to say in case say onyanya 20 years and not 18 years, now maybe when you're Jumani maybe you are filing for EB3. But at the same time, no papa now some me ho. I also all right a bit my filing for a year bar. You can't go for school route, no.
No, mama babefa wa ebi or the immigrant process visa na de babefa. And you're no immigrant. F1 student 20 no immigrant visa. Say you have B3, then there's another immigrant visa, like maybe H1B. They make out say, and it doesn't have any issue with the EB3. But the visa no non-immigrant, it's a visitors, F1 or any other non-immigrant visa. Now I-140 for you already. Automatically, according to the rules, you are supposed to be denied the visa.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
That is just
Let's
by
all
the
focus subscribe to YouTube channel. Why?
Enyo, thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Chem, is it Chemo? Chemo. Wadana. Felix book. Okay. Maybe sure your friend now on kasa na ye UAC form. Hello.
Hello.
What are you here?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, boss. But you're here. We can hear you.
Hello. Good evening. Okay. Now me person. Yeah. This is Elvis. I wanted to ask a question. Yeah. I was asking a question that I've already applied to a school in the US. But listening to you, sometimes you have to send the school an email to see whether they can give you a funding. But they said no, they have, but they don't guarantee getting a fund. So I was saying, say, Moma, is there any chances of after getting, now my documents are with West working on it. So is there any chances of getting full funding? Because nowadays, I think if you don't get full funding, it will be very difficult for you to get the visa being approved. So I was asking if there is any chances after getting the admission, then any full funding or something.
So the school determines on their funding. Oko school in the website, they have different kind of funding. Minim school, I don't know what
And I
school you
may
apply to.
question so and I say like I'm not doing a rotation at 37, and then I wanted to write the NCLEX as well, so that in case I try the school myself and I don't get okay.
Minim nimpakra or kaso. Is it Felix book or is Chemo?
Okay, I'm listening. Hello, I'm listening.
Hello. All right. I think the Nimpa or Kasano. I don't know whether it's the
This
network.
is HMO.
Okay, Chemo. Chemo. So school no determines to give you funding, and you are
HMO.
not the only one writing for the funding. Okay. ABA
Okay,
funding, this is the types of
okay, sure,
funding they have, this is the
sure.
amount they have. You are about the whole number of people that have applied
Okay,
and have applied for the funding. No? The school will go
applied,
through
yeah.
and see who deserves to be given the funding.
Okay,
At this point, your GPA count will statement of purpose, all of
the
that
funding, all right.
count to be able to issue
Okay,
you the funding. So from what you are talking about, it's not that the one CPT schools nibi now apply, you know. Yeah. So from what you are talking, that's what I think. I don't know what course you apply. What course did you apply for?
but when I
Chemo, what
I,
course
I
did you
apply for
apply
health
for?
informatics,
Health informatics.
but when I apply for health informatics, yes, yes, please.
Would GPA is saying?
Gloria, I think say Chemo
But
and
2.5,
only
very weak. That's a problem.
Okay, so your GPA 2.5. Now say mema apply na my GPA 3.6. Definitely, yeah, the bema me farmer. So what you say? And you know, there may advice on this.
Yes, ma'am.
Instead, say,
One,
it's a good
yeah, of
initiative.
course, obviously, yeah. I understand, yeah.
What you can do, say, you are a nurse already. Start the NCLEX process. Who started NCLEX process now? Like Amos did, or started process no, and or better on the NCLEX no waha. So he made it easy, and it kind of pushed him into the market space. Say ABR or candidate with the mefana. He's all seasoned and all ready to ride the NCLEX into the menya ne so fast. So what you say? Apart from that, there are other schools me apply for gerontology in nursing ubenya full funding. It's just that Ghana we don't do research. So yeti school back so. Last year I had a school made Dean Toja and I gave some people. I had 2 candidates they were able to get the full funding. The other ones no more funding no. ASA, so they didn't get funding. Yes, a lot of pressure goes into one school. So do your research. And the AI will be unya gogo. What school offers they want CPT for nurses? Ubenya schools and does this school of what kind of funding is available for us? Then you apply. Whilst you are doing that, I want you to start the NCLEX process. Do your evaluation, do your board registration, and then you wait. Until unya full funding, na unya school na oba no aba betra exams no wahase. Is that okay? I think such a more what's it, but the network if a man no delay, relax. Any questions in the comment section I may read it and I may answer. Heaven breeze. Hey, can I? Am I audible?
People are asking about agencies. They are currently accepting a student for the one CPT.
There are a lot of
List of
agencies,
agencies.
but I want people to do their own research. So your agency now, don't go and just do application without you doing research. Say, are they still recruiting? What are their rules and regulations? Then you understand. So I know that Interstaff does this right now to some of the schools. Bridgeway still do it. I think what's the name of this agency? I've forgotten the agency's name. Is it Green Staff or I've forgotten? But these 2, I'm so sure, Interstaff and then Bridgeway, they do that.
Yeah, green stuff is currently. Yeah,
It's Green Staff, right? I wasn't
yeah,
sure.
green stuff.
So Green Staff also does it. And koya or research na apply. So open standard CV I would be apply. Reach out to Heaven Breeze. Nichia ne kat no nyema. So what you say? You reach out to Heaven Breeze on no why. Now wait you ne kat no why CV kama ma. Heaven Breeze. Watch out. May I advert amount what me too.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Hey, AJ, who this one now? Hey, Oba.
Mommy, oh, mommy na. Akwasi asɛ wankurɔfoɔ. Team legal wife.
To legal wife for Yadasi, you cry. How are you, my friend?
Nyame adom wɔ me ho yɛ paa. Me sɛ mefrɛ wo nam sɛ me brɛ sɛ yɛ yaba live a.
My balai. Mr. Likes, Moman Kosher. Please, can you recommend any agency that accepts midwives? Midwives, I have a full video on my page for you, so go and watch it. I won't talk much about it. Just go and watch it. So maybe video no na on share perpetual interview with CGFNS, what she said about the midwives, and then you would understand.
Pacho, me small question though.
Maybe I shall be Saminia.
Heaven breeze yes CV. Me a free day no patro free day woman.
If I show having brace, yes, we see free dear woman.
Free day na sana.
Oh, that be, I mean, really free. So, yeah, one guy's free, no. Time I made the base, you know, ain't me free, yo. This
Oh,
is very important. You know, CV in US, so say CV, how your CV should look like. It depends on the country you are
Having
using
breeze,
it to
I wish you
apply.
talk now, because everybody is audible, like 100% audible, but you. So if you are using headsets, yeah, anyway, yeah.
Yeah, CV should depend on country you are going to use it to apply for the work or the school. Yeah, so you do a CV and tailor it to US standard, like how they call school application that can get you like admission. Yeah,
Patro
nti
me
enye
busa
free.
me ho kwa o. Me busa ma me yo personal busa na me busa.
Age enye free. Unkra wo CV mpo de ne bo wedding pa because we a senior woman. So whatever position or school we are getting you, know, we have to sell you like send you different level crowd.
Asama ba matwa
Senior woman CV there. I say you know.
AJ CV deɛ sɛ ɔno ne CV no deɛ ɛno nko ara de to hɔ a ɛbɛma no
Yeah.
ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa koraa. AJ is a gold digger. He's a good. All
the
right,
CV
guys.
for presidency. Why Ghana president?
Anyways, if there are more questions, Efriye, I haven't seen your message. Are you sure? I don't get it. Efriye, I haven't seen your message. See, today I'm here trying to see your message before we go off, and then I'll be able to respond.
Amos, me question back on. I have a question for you. Maybe I missed some part of the session. I want to know the requirements for the one CPT. What are the requirements for
yeah, Heavenly.
agency? Maybe I want some. If you are applying it yourself, what are the requirements? So
Yeah, I think we talked about it earlier, but
now
let
me
me,
picture me. Sorry, now say me out.
let me talk about it for those who didn't join from us. I said that your BSN to apply to the school, if whether you have taken NCLEX already or you have your ATT, you need your ATT or whether a proof of your eligibility to write the NCLEX. Yeah, so those two basic things can start it for you. I think ɛnyɛ nneɛma ho ɛnyɛ kyenkyen biara. Having breezy patrols sɛ wate.
Yeah, Matthias, that's it.
So obiara betumi apply, get your CES no, evaluate your degree or your diploma. If it is evaluated and it is up to the standard school ni accept here, then you start from there. That is all you need. You don't need, and like I said, you must have a passport because opeso to coin there it's on your passport because obi or yeah kind only passport crown opeso yeah it's no.
My last question. This is very last question to Amos. A very controversial question. Amos, I've been following some of the agencies on the one CPT, no, and I learned some people came to US and were having issues. Like schools or more choir, some of them were not affiliated or accredited. NSI, you have already been in the system. What is your comment about it? What would be your advice? So be so that you not come for school for maybe 2 years. Maybe now your certificate or whatever qualification you get is not going to send you anywhere.
So personally, no, my mama two stands on one side, I think say getting here is key. So it's a wild one, but getting here is key. If the school is able to provide all the service details for you to secure your admission and come here, that one alone is a breakthrough or an icebreaker. So that one should be the paramount thing. Ubedru ha na per research or per information now realize it's a school don't have accreditation, then you can do the transfer. You must do it as quick as possible so that, like you said, you don't spend more years with them before you realize that you have delayed. So I would say that getting here is key. So the supposed accreditation, if it is not accredited, then maybe the embassy people would have denied you. But if they didn't deny you and they granted your visa and you get to US, that's a great gain for you. So for me, that's my stand. But it will be very, very prudent of you to do a research, a background check on the school you're applying, whether it is legit before you apply, so that you don't end up wasting all your money on evaluation and application process with them, and then later find out that you get to embassy and said, the school you're applying is not accredited, or it is not a nursing school, or it's not a health informatics school. It is rather a cliche. So that's what I'll say. Evan Breeze, I hope that I've clarified issues.
Yeah, that is very good clarification.
Yeah.
Aaron, so over my opportunity, I wanted to say something small about the one CPT, seeing a lot of things about schools, and because I also came to the US as a student, I went through the school process, school routes now made by US. And the one CPT is not for nurses alone. I'm saying it for team A, nurses for no. We also have the one CPT program courses for other courses nursing related. Right? Yeah, we have a lot of schools on the one CPT for other courses in security, computer management, and so many courses. If you are joining us, I also encourage you say you can do more research. If you want to embark on this journey, the one CPT will wait means so to US as a student. Even though you are not a nurse, yeah, and your nurse is for Nkoandia. Yeah.
Mebacho wewe.
Yeah,
Doc,
maybe.
Doc Akwaba.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Kenny. Sorry for being late. Oh, yeah, I'm quite so crack up, baby.
Yeah, you did mention it yesterday. Say you will be traveling, so that's
Yeah.
yeah. I
I
hope
pass
so.
be here.
Nyame adom obiara ho ye.
Okay. Thank you for the good job.
You are most welcome. You are most welcome. Yes, yeah, that's a pass. Udi eboye pa. He's walked us through the process and everything, so it's just open for questions, any contribution. So I don't know if you would want to say anything. It's basically school route, and I know, sir, you came here and you schooled here, and currently you are teaching here. So the officer or the come would very much appreciate it. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. So there, I miss what you guys said though, but I'm here now. So what would I say? What I would say is I think you've heard a lot. So please pay attention to what you have been told, because whatever you have been told is what is going to help you. So when you come on, you want to focus on why you're here, right? There's gonna be a whole lot of changes, right? So you want to get used to when you come, it's not going to be like, you know how to maneuver your way at home. But when you come here, you have to learn a new system a little bit so that you get used to what you're doing. So, just get used to the system here as well. And then always use the resources. When you're coming, right now, K&A is doing all these things for you, the resources that she's providing. And then reach out. If you have questions, please ask questions. Don't think that there's nothing like I have a stupid question. Don't think that you want to do everything on your own. It's a new system. It's not going to be like how you do things back home. So please pay heed to that when you start, you start your orientation. Listen to, ask questions, find out things so that you'll be able, to, what's the word, assimilate. You'll be able, but I know that you'll be fine. Once you come, you'll be fine. People have done it, so you can also do it. So just, stay true to yourself, focus on what you are here for, and then the rest will come in. We'll be here. If you have any questions, we'll be here to support as well. So reach out. This is a place of, a land of opportunity. It's a land of opportunity. So once you come, you stay true to yourself and stay true to your goals, all things will be okay. It's not going to be like an easy ride, but I know one thing that I know about us Ghanaians is that we are resilient. We are resilient. So you come over and then you transition and you'll be good to go. So I'll stay here, and if there's anything that I want to add, I will. But thank you so much for having me here, and we'll all continue to support each other. Thank
That's
you.
great. Thank you, Doc. Yeah, that's it. One question that we ask Amos, and I'm going to ask you, I don't know if you ever did that, but maybe you might have students that do that. So how is learning, right? Going to school and working, how is it like in America?
In America, learning, it's let's say, it's not easy. You have to work and you have to make time to learn. So what you have to do is you really have to work out your schedule. You have to put things in place. You know your work hours. You should know when you have to. If you don't put it down, you will not do it. You have to have time that you want to. This is when I work. This is when I play. This is when I study. There's going to be a lot of time that you probably will be invited by friends. Let's go to this party. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. But you have to focus on what you want to. I'm here. This is what I need to attain. So instead of me forfeiting the time that I need to study for a party, I'll be like, no, thank you. Another time we will go. You have to stay focused. You have to stay grounded. Otherwise, you will be derailed. Trust me, you will be derailed. It's not easy, but it's doable. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's not a piece of cake. I did not have it easy, but I stayed grounded for a while. My Ghana people, they called me all sort of names, but I did not really care because I was focused on what I wanted. So my weekends was for for my work, and my weekdays was for my schooling. So I just made sure that I stuck with my schedule, and I was able to do that. The learning here.
Nyanzu Anthony, W-Wave
I'm
Business
sorry.
Audio.
It's
the
okay.
learning here is that I will say it's not like back home. You have a lot of resources. You'll be giving lectures, you have books, you have a whole lot of practice tests and all those things for you to do. So if you stay true to it, you'll be able to do it. I think the learning, comparing from home to here, the learning here is a bit easier because you have been given the resources. You have been, you've been given the resources to do. So learning, it's doable. It's something that you can do. It is doable to balance work and learning. So,
All right.
yeah.
Thank you. AJ, how is learning and working together?
Pedro, I won't advise it, honestly.
Yeah, please.
I won't advise it. I will still school and make they be just a very who many different emotions they be are they. Like you really need to manage your time well. And because I work nights, everything is all messed up. But it's doable. It's doable, but it's not easy. There are discussions, essay, and area day.
Amos, I know it's not easy working and schooling together, right? I think I told you I won't take much of your
Yeah,
time.
I think that, let me put it this way. I think Doctor and my sister AJ have said a lot. You must be strategic with schooling and working. Like Doctor said, your schedules, your plan. Which one comes first? Do I want to do this? Do I want to achieve this? And then I think you go about it. The good thing about schooling here is that the resources are available, the platform are available. You have professors who are willing to give you a second chance when you when you don't, let's say you don't meet up the score or the mark that's in it. Sometimes they are willing, sometimes too you'll be given your zero straight. So and then you have to be up to task. Call them if you are not able to submit a project work or a paper. You need to call ahead of, send an email. Unlike Ghana, that if it is deadline, it is deadline. Sometimes you send an email that, oh, because of this, I'll not be able to meet the deadline. Sometimes here they are malleable. Let me use the word on that, and then the avenues are there. They also give you some opportunity to score some good points from discussions and posts and all that. So for me, I major on that because I don't have free marks. It's only 100 in free on that side. I'm a test, one text come, you try your best. And like I said, here if you get anything less than A, it's like you're failing, which is difficult. So it is challenging, but like our sister said, doable. Very, very much doable.
That's okay. That's okay. I don't know about you have no other option than to, do it. So obey, right? You have to learn and then get it done and get it done. What's your last words for us, Amos? Maybe mucho will be a question. Me share her. Will be a question. The person can ask the question. If not, maybe some mijay Amos man ko her ne family. Yeah. So,
Yeah, so I want to thank you for all that you are doing for us and everybody. And I will encourage people to take advantage of the platform. Contact her, let her guide you through. You know, the biggest gift you can get in the US when you come is being connected to people who know where to go to get the right things. Somebody told me that US are so obi obeswano and never determine how far you go, and it is true. And if you don't get connected to the right people, opportunities will be there, but you don't know. So the same way you are in Ghana, somebody is here, she knows all that, the route, the ways to go. Contact her, make use of her, and then, like I said from the beginning, determine you want to come, pray about it, invest the money that you have to invest. If there's a need for you to invest, this is a good investment. So, and then the family side, it is opportunity because you want to be in Ghana and be with your family and struggle, or earn what you are earning, or to sacrifice and choose and come here and get something to do what you have to do. So weigh the options. And above all, I pray that everybody get the opportunity to travel. Above all, I pray that God will help you go through it smoothly and give you grant you resources that will be able to get you here. I pray that everybody will have the opportunity to experience the endless opportunities that the system gives you, and then the training. I'm saying Dr. Nkano and Kahon. sister ni be training one kasa. You unlearn and relearn some of the things that we do in Ghana. And you know, the desire to learn, that's what brought me here. And if you are coming to learn, then you are in a good path too. So thank you for the platform. Thank everybody for joining. Grateful.
Thank you. Mepacho, if you've not followed him, follow him. Doctor, I would like you to introduce yourself to the people. We are about closing, so everybody is virtually leaving. Please don't leave. Don't leave. But Dr. Enyeni Baketo Akara.
Yes,
So I would want her to introduce because every another introduction and my
okay. Okay. Your friend me Dr. Rose Krones Yasemi. I'm a professor of nursing, and my specialty is in med-surg and then simulation in nursing education. And aside from teaching, too, I work as I'm a proud RN. I work as a administrative nursing supervisor, PRN, at a local hospital here in Massachusetts. I'm a mother, wife, all of the above. And when I came to the United States, unlike like many of when I came, I was in nursing school. I did not finish. I was in my first year when I won the lottery and came. So when I came here, I thought it was going to be like an easy walkthrough. You just came in, you told them, "Hey, I'm in nursing school. Can I continue?" It wasn't like that. So I had to start from the beginning, and I did. It wasn't easy, but I did. So through the journey, and I started working. That was when I thought, like, why not give back? So I went back to school. My motivation was to go so that when my people see me, they know that it's doable. They can also do it. So that was what brought me back into nursing education. So my focus or my joy is to see, to see nurses. Nursing is a huge profession. We have so many divisions, so you can do so many things. So my role also is to encourage nurses. If you've worked at the bedside, you have experience at the bedside, and then you think you cannot teach. All of us can teach. As nurses, we are always teaching patients. So you are also welcome. So my role right now is to mentor nurses who have been working at the bedside and are not sure if they can teach or not. So that is that's what I started doing, the Nurses Bridge education on, I have it on TikTok. Facebook is a little bit slow, but now we have the momentum. But so if any of you, once you come, you want to transition into teaching, I'm your girl. So you can, follow me or hit me up or any question that you have. But also, I think initially when I was talking about the education, the guy said a lot about it, which I'm glad he said. The schooling here, it's it's like I said, it's difficult, but it's okay too. So just like the discussion, there are so many things that if you do it well, you can score 100 easily. I was cracking up when he was saying that you can score the 100 easily. And also, procrastination shouldn't be your friend. Don't think that, this only discussion post, I can do everything on Saturday night. Something might happen on Saturday night, but work every day. Put some time aside and write something so that it won't be so much for you at the end. Because if you say, I'm going to finish it all later, you will not be able to probably finish it all. But to bring to sum it all up, I'm excited that I got the opportunity, and thanks to K&A for inviting me here, and we'll be here to support each one of you. So welcome. Thank you.
That's Dr. Rose. So RKS follow no more free than even the diaspora. If you want to go into nursing education, nurse officer, your clinical educator. Hey, now what she a doctor in particular say, you baby son question, no, Adriana will be sad, no, Adriana Penna will be sad. Hey, you ready, Ghana?
And I make a check me, dear check into so bet me the beer bread media.
Oh, okay. Oh goodness, yeah. So, in fact, whenever I met you, I was really excited to have you, and we are happy to have you on this platform. We are unim no follow no. Those that are into some mobile school near DAB or harder that you are schooling having challenges. She's your number one to go person. Wait me wow. Yeah, the other nurses for now you want to transition. She can also help you with that. Dr. Dr. Rose, what I want to ask next is that I say maybe so I would say what are some of the specialities that you think it's quite easy and money making for nurses that are already here with experience? I know I discussed with you the clinical educator, but then Amos, where are you? Why did you leave? We didn't even thank you yet, and you are gone. Please come back. Yeah. So, can you tell us if we want to transition, what specialty will you advise us to go through?
Oh, okay. Some how do you call some specialty when you're transitioning, aside from I said the clinical nurse, and also hospital educator, or sometimes I think ambulatory care units. Like outside of the hospital, they also pretty much it could be like a surgery center by itself, and then you can go and be sort of the nurse in that center. They make money there as well. Um, when it comes to even like I know usually when we start working, everybody's message, but I know like OR nurses also make some money too.
Yeah.
Like so, you can do that. Have dialysis nurses that they also have centers. I know in some states they have big centers, and the nurses are the ones that run the dialysis place, and that also is another place that you don't have to break your back, but you can make that. They have some of the states have I don't know a DPH or DPS. There's mental. You're not
DMH.
DMH. You're not sort of like certified. You're not MP nurse yet, but as an RN, that you'll be doing some care management for the people that work there. You probably will be teaching people how to give medication, like the Medicaid med techs and all that. So look into some of your states, the state government work. They also have some, you can make some wicked money in some of those areas as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mental health. So look into those. And I have to check. I don't know about school nursing too. Some places, some states, you might make some money in the school. The school systems, they hire nurses, and then the nurses will train like people sort of like they are not CNA, but they train them, and they are able to sort of give medication because they are all under the supervision of the nurse. So you might have some school region that you will rotate around to watch, to supervise them with the medication stuff. So that too you can do. And depending on the state, like I was in Maryland, I know I was doing delegating nursing too. And with that, also you work for group homes where you will be checking their medications. When there's anything going on with a patient, a client, they will call you, sort of like you will be, delegating the care and all the stuff for the people. So those are also other avenues that you can make money. However, if you want to transition into teaching, my best advice for you will be to start with clinical instruction. Whatever specialty you're working in, if you're working in PD, they are all we are nursing schools are always looking for clinical instructors, med surg, PD, maternity, psych nurses. So whatever your background is, you can start teaching clinical. And clinicals, you probably may be fortunate you have like 8 students per clinical group. It's
What's minta mi
Yeah.
video?
I think we are losing Dr. Akins because we do be a network. Maybe Dr. Akins, can you hear us? Dr. Rose, hello. Okay. Amos, now, Sana, you're trying to cause we are losing you, Doc.
Menjani on pacho me why?
Jinahaya, Menko Bibia, Jinahaya. Hello, Doc. Okay, I think Doc's network is bothering her a little bit. Miss Shermo, if you have not followed Amos, follow him right now. And then if you have any questions on the D1 CPT route, you can get in touch. And we shouldn't badge your inbox. We're going to break your inbox with hi. Doctor, your network is... we could not hear you again. If you can rejoin, that would be great. Amos, we're gonna be DMing you all of our problems and questions and all of that. Those that
Yeah, I did for you.
me they are having breezy cat. Edin Ben Amabo Amamboni RN Amos. Please say the name. So as you say RN, hey, there's some crown a machine.
The
As you say
BSN RN.
BSN
BSN
RN.
RN, then, oh, Bolivia, Amos. Madam, you. Hey,
Send us some of the MSN in our social and our
you may
doctor.
cry me, can send me a main to me, and you are for them, respect your power.
Bra. You RN BSN RN Amos. Novi. Hey, yes, some credit.
So
Alrighty.
sorry, oh.
I know.
The network.
I know. Yeah, we thought as
Where we
much.
were
Said
driving.
maybe we drew maybe a network.
I think what I was saying last, Nisa, it was a good question. I'll try and put it. I'll put some part. I mean, like I'll put it together so that we have some specific. I mean, yeah, I will have some more information to give about where most of those things are.
That would be great.
Like,
That would be great to have that and then probably look towards specializing.
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, sure, we pray. I think we are about to end the day one CPT program. Muamman Bantam, those that came in late, the summary of it all is that with the day one CPT, what we do is that you can either come in and write your NCLEX here, or if you've passed your NCLEX, you can also come in through that route. And then whilst you are waiting in line for the EB3 to kick in, you will be able to work and school at the same time, gaining experience. From what Amos said, you'll be able to gain experience, you'll be able to make money as well, and then you are able to wait for your EB3. So you can do all these things whilst your EB3 is kicking in. So if you are thinking of coming to school in the US as a nurse, it's not only for nurses, but like this platform we are for the nurses. So as a nurse, then what you can do is consider looking for day one CPT schools. Those ones give you that opportunity. He's outlined the entire process, how he started, how he went through the process, how he got here, and then how he started working and schooling at the same time. The pros and the cons, everything. He's mentioned everything to us. So if you have any question, you can hit RN Amos up in his DM, and then he would answer you. If you need help with your process, please don't go and type hi and run away and wait for him to respond before you continue. What you can do is leave him a detailed message and he will get back to you. Remember, he's schooling and working at the same time, so, and he's a family man too, you know. Don't leave hi there and then expect a response. So what you say, a better. So just give him a detailed message and he will respond to you. You can reach out to us too at the K&A firm and we'll be able to assist you in that perspective. Remember, we are running a firm and we want the Ghanaians to support us to make this a big institution. You can check our website. Website now. It's unlike any other website. You get it? It's a well-detailed website that is so simple to use. So we don't run that for free. We run that for a little amount of money, for basically commitment and for our time that we invest in doing all of that for you. So you can hit us up. Our email is over there. Our WhatsApp number and our American number is all over there. You hit us up. A lot of people have registered. That is pretty good. We want, even if you are not a nurse, you can go there and read all the information. Some of the questions in the comment section have been answered over there. Frequently asked questions. It details most of the questions that you are looking for an answer for. But one thing I've realized about our own people is that we like to solicit for information from here, there, and then we rather, instead of being informed, we become misinformed and we don't know what exactly is the right thing. So the best place to get the information, you use our website, which is verified. You can reach out to any of us too. We would be able to help you out. So Kofi, it's our website, the K&A firm. Admi then K&A firm admi .com. Okay, if you go there, every information that you need, we have our videos, we have frequently asked questions. You can book a personal consultation with me over there. Those in Ghana, no, we've made it very cheap for you. So America, is the cheapest you can get. If you need somebody, if you need a coach to guide you on doing your entire NCLEX process or going through the day one CPT, we are here with that. You can consult with us and then we will run you through that as well. Apart from that, we do ticketing. If you want to come to the US, if you want to go to South Africa, Kenya, India, Philippines to write your NCLEX, we can help you with hotel booking and then that of visa flight booking. We do visa screening. We do CES. We do board applications. If you're having challenges with your criminal background check, which is the fingerprinting, we help with that as well. So basically, we can help you from start to finish of your entire NCLEX process. So you just let us know which package you want. Do you want the whole process package, or you just want a bit of it? We are here to help you out, and then we would connect with you. Really appreciate you coming. Like I always do, today too, we are going to read one contract. And admin will say let me know in the comment section, admin. I'm in the state here and wants to prepare for the NCLEX exams. If I believe this is your first time ever coming to our page, you are welcome. Please follow us. Yeah, follow us. Dr. RKS Amos, RN Amos, and then Heaven Breeze. And then you follow me. You can DM me that you are in the US and you want to write, but you're more hater inbox. Like I said the other time, say Ghana introduction, but in America we respect introduction. Just say, oh, my name is Ifia, or my name is so and so. I just need help prepping or whatever kind of assistance you need, you can put it there, and then the admins will respond to you for us. So what I say, yeah, we would be able to help you out. So up your classes, we would help put you in the class. So the entire process will be able to help you. So just reach out to us, and then we will help you out. Amos, we just want, hey, every year or something you add me, oh, my number now 200. Every year I have to make you add me. I love that. I love that. Thank you. Really appreciate you. Amos, I don't know if you
Nabio mi wahaya mitio RN.
hey, I never be something RN. That's for sure. You like I said, where do you cry?
USRN.
USRN. Oh,
Yeah.
it's not easy, but we really
Multi-state RN.
We really thank you very much, sir, out of your busy schedule, going to school and working and with family. You made time out of this busy schedule, and not just that. You are Pentecost elders who, hey, very, making time out of your busy schedule to come here and talk with us and share your personal experience with us. We want to have you back here again, and we would really much appreciate that you activate your social media handles so that we will be able to reach you easily.
Yeah, I thank you so much. I promise from henceforth I'll be very, very active on social media.
Great.
Having Breeze have educated me, so I think I'll align to the advice, and then thank you for giving me the platform. Thank you to Doctor and Having Breeze too for all that. Yeah, thank you.
That's it. You please don't go.
Thank
So
you.
when you're here, you can be here. I mean, in your video, wait till me hang it.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here with you.
Thank you. Wahid, how may we help?
Yes, dear. Yeah, Mama, good evening. Ene edamasen so ne madwuma pa modi.
Yeah, that's so.
Yankopon nhyira mo. Na ekwan ya mabɔ ato yi ɛyɛ kwan papa. Yankopon fa ho nhyira pa mfa nhyira mo kɛse. Because ebia nka ekwan we ne nka ya de edi nka ba ntama nka baabi ebi mu afofa ne bra ebi mu abra nyina no nka ebia sɛ bi nka ɛso etwae. Nti yɛdamase. Na me person me bisa question we na question e come my wife. Okita diploma in midwifery. Na me person me hu eno no na kwan to say bia is it possible say or ye a degree with a degree which me atre English ne bia na say with the midwifery ne dey difficult for her. And also be change field and so they are called back to nursing now. I don't know. So maybe sorry say if any help would be worthwhile. That's it.
Okay, Wahid, that's really nice. First of all, as a man, you have decided to support your wife towards gaining a big dream like this. I'm really excited when the men are the ones even helping their spouses, because a lot of the men, ego name peneso say na yere ne bɛkɔ n'anim agya no anaasɛ ɔbɛkɔ n'anim akyerɛ ɔmo anaasɛ ɛnam na yere so nti yɛbɛpie mu America. So nyame nhyira for thinking positive for your wife. Unfortunately, with midwifery, it's nowadays very cumbersome for them to be able to sail through the NCLEX process smoothly. This is because of some of the courses that we believe are deficient in their transcripts. And so my advice is that she can switch to do BSc General Nursing. And when she does that, she will be able to write the NCLEX smoothly. Initially, those with midwifery background were writing NCLEX RNs and were being licensed as RNs very smoothly. But for some reason, it has become very difficult now. If she's able to switch, it will make it easy rather than going through. I know there are some others that advise you that, oh, some of the boards would admit her. Yes, I know. It's not that I don't know. I know the boards that will admit her. But then at the end of the journey, what is a license that you cannot use? So if she's able to pass and get an RN license and she can go through immigration to come to the US and come and work, what are you going to use the license for in Ghana? You understand my point? So let her go through the do the general nursing BSc and then use that, and she'll be able to sail through. I have a full video explaining the categories of midwives we have in the US and the reasons why the Ghanaian midwives do not fit to write the NCLEX. So yeah, kind of academically, I always say that the midwives basically did same courses with us except for some few ones. And in Ghana, no, they will be able to just let them do those courses. Nanka omo the general nursing na ka omo ho. But we all know where we come from, say, educational system, no, it's right? I don't know how they do the stuff over there. And to America, those courses now online, and then you can just be accredited for it. So watch that video. It's on my platform here on TikTok and on YouTube, K&A RN. You can watch it, you can forward it to her, and then whenever she's done with the general nurse, and she can join us and we'll be able to help her. So what I say, unless of course you want to come to America through the school route and school here, which if she doesn't get full funding, it's quite expensive. And think about this and then help her out. But so what I say, Mr. Wahid, but you so what I say.
mpakyɛ mate ase.
But I say,
That's Inshira Papa. So I will let her do as you said.
no.
So video now or can say full video now. Is it on YouTube or the can say a full video no?
It's on YouTube. It's on TikTok here. It's my video. I think I have titled it Midwives something. Yeah, you can check it on my platform here and on YouTube as well. I think advice for midwives also.
Okay, thank you very much. Inshira, bye bye.
I think please, which boards are likely? So I don't do that recommendations anymore, because CCAE, if someone goes right now, they might accept. Somebody might go and they wouldn't accept. So to all the midwives, I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah.
If you are not
Hello. Mami Adom. Pacho, this is good afternoon because 4:52 aha. Mr. Wa na me na say wo Ghana. Me o main.
Oh, main for you, yes.
Na me nurse way back o Ghana konfanoche na me de ba ha. Na me ntwa English ni bi me say kura nkwa 3. Eno ni asem no. Ofi adwuma ni me nso me pese me sua de na me so me boa me ho bi.
Until what started process now, and I say one started cry.
Yeah, bi afi na mama me ba no ye ba na clearance no ma close. Nti I think say ye ba ye mu ho na na omo bi etum.
Okay.
Nti mama me nua boy no ska so won ka onye follow up no onye clearance na mama. And now say me kwa me wie KNMTC wo konfa no che ho na me ye adwuma konfa no che ho nti bibia ni a all ye process ne kwa ma me de ebe ye easy. Ono say ye ne ochine nti wo say me sha say ma ne pressure no ye ma me.
Okay. So which year did you complete? Which year did you come? Okay, so no matter
2016.
was it?
Me read NTC 2016.
Okay. Now what about that ben?
Me ba June.
Last year, June, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah, then general nursing.
In general nursing.
Okay. So my advice for you, and they said, reach out to us. Normally I would have said book a consultation because we can be able to help you. We will be able to help you in the sense that we have to look at a lot of things. If possible, we can even skip NMC verification. That's if possible, but I would have to talk to you and get to know you. A lot of stuff, a lot of questions, which sometimes is not prudent to ask you over here. A higher quantum. If
Yes.
you will be able to reach out to me, we can have a meeting and get to talk to you and set timelines, get to start with you, and then we can be able to help out. It doesn't matter, all you need is the determination. Why dream say, I am going to do this, and these are my timelines. You will be able to do it. So just reach out to us if you are convinced and ready to embark on this journey. We are here. The K&A FM is ready to help you out.
Gotcha, Mate. My follow on to you, I'll reach out to you.
It's possible. What's it? It's possible.
Paper.
All right, dear. That's it, baby. Good evening, please. Which school will offer is it? I don't even know how to mention the name. Is it Esther or Gesta? Okay, so there are a lot of schools that can give you a scholarship with is it in US? And I'm presuming, I always presume my questions to the US because obviously that's where we are and that's what we do. I don't know if it is Canada or any other aspect. Yeah, so if it is in US, there are a lot of schools that is doing MSN gerontology, which you can get scholarship for. That is if you do your search well. I mean himself as a amount free of charge in Aquashushu. So you can try Georgia University. It's a very nice school. They offer gerontology with full funding. That's if you do your application in term 1. Yep, you will be able to get that. That's one of the schools. The rest, and it's a day 1 CPT school. So the rest you would have to look for it yourself. So just yeah. Please, if you just join us, we are doing question and answers. We are done with the day 1 CPT schools process that but so if you have any question, you're welcome. You can ask, and then we will be able to answer it for you. And admin maybe say I say you read the contract, and I'm read the contract. You didn't say anything, so I believe admin is saying that we should not read contracts today. And then I'm for and to sure how ma'am admin and my to me in far we into sure the realities of the USRN. So today we did day 1 CPT. I think we'll continue the realities of the USRN next week, Sunday, or in the course of the week when we come. Because admit you responded, I didn't see it too. Say young can you say mama young. Oh, we should read it. All right, let me look for a contract. So with the contracts, I think those that are new to the platform, what we do is that we encourage everybody who is a nurse. I don't know why whenever I'm going to read a contract, I get so excited as if I've won a lottery. Okay, so what we do is we encourage every nurse out there who is eligible to write NCLEX to actually write it. because we believe that there are a lot of benefits that comes with this prestigious title of being a USRN. And so we read contract. Okay, please, those that sent me their contract to go through and then help them make a decision. I have not read any of your contracts yet. Privacy's sake, I have not and I will not. So all the contracts I've been reading are my personal contracts that I got. I told you that those that have followed me that I had about I did about 15 interviews. I did one interview for Canada, and I did I think the other interview was for a different country or so. So I have about 16 contracts, because one of them I didn't get the contract. So since last 2 weeks, we've been reading some of the contract, and then we analyze the reasons why we did not sign this contract, and then some of the things you are supposed to look out for in your own contracts when you get it. I always say my contract should not be the parameter for yours, because a lot of things are changing, and probably the states and everywhere that you are going is different from what is in the contract or where I was going to go. But there are some key stuff that you need to look out for before you sign a contract. And I always mention that one is the immigration, the US, the filing, the I-140 that they are going to file for you. What kind of visa are they offering you? That is what I always say. It's the most important thing for we that we are internationally trained nurses. Why am I saying this? You can get an offer that says that they are going to bring you here on either the F1 route, which we discussed today, through the D1 CPT route. You can get an offer that says that we are bringing you here on the H1B or even the EB3. But with this, you have to be sure that it states in the offer that, yes, when you get in, it is our responsibility to ensure that your I-140 is filed and that you are going to get the EB3 visa. You see, so if you jump up to the H1B or the D1 CPT and you don't look into your contract for this visa type, in as much as you can change it over here, no, adjustment of status, but it's quite expensive. And so whenever you are signing a contract, make sure that you see this in as an internationally trained or other parts, Nigeria, Ghana, Togo, Sierra Leone, Liberia. Nowadays, I have a lot of Sierra Leone and Liberia candidates. And thanks so much for the people that are recommending me to other countries. I get excited because I'm like, oh, wow, so I'm now international. Yeah, so yeah, that was be brave for that kind of push. It's like it's a support, a full support. I get somebody from Liberia and they're like, oh, this person gave me your contact to help that you can help, and I get excited. And to God be the glory, none of the applicants that we have applied for have been denied before. Yeah, for that, and we hope to keep that record. So you can join the train. Apart from you looking at that visa, no, we always say that look at the state that you are going to go in. We did a series of the states. We are not done with the states. I think we did a series on the states, their benefits in the states, the crime rates, the pay rates, the cost of living in that state, the weather. We did everything, but we are not done with that too. Every week they are there for February, so you know that we are going to continue with that discussion as well. So Court states beer, if you get the contract, if sorry, I was reading a comment in the comment section. So if you get the contract, check the state, the cost of living, and the pay rate they are giving you. So most of the times for the process, they will file what they call the labor certification for you. And with the labor certification, that is what helps to determine the pay rate for you. And because they are filing a labor certification, But what they can do is they can give you the bare minimum. So, for instance, you are going to a state like California, and their bare minimum or their pay rate ranges from $60 for a new grad to $100. They can give you the bare minimum that's going to be the $60, which they are within the labor certification orders. But then you could get somewhere like 80 instead of the 60. So check the pay rate and check the cost of living of the state that you are going to go through. And because of that, you won't find yourself wanting. And yes, and as a your pay rate, lower pay rate, and they put you in a high cost area, you won't be able to enjoy being a USRN, especially if you have family that are not even working in the first place. So consider this as well whenever you are choosing a state. We do series on that, so I won't let that one take my attention off of the contract that we are going to read. So I'll search for a contract right now out of, I think we've read about 4 or so contracts. Last Friday, I was reading a contract that I loved so much. The hospital, I don't want to mention the name, but this is a prestigious hospital that even when I was in Ghana, I knew about them. And I was like, I love this hospital. I want to work with this hospital. And I got the contract and I turned it down. And sometimes I sit there and I'm like, what the hell was I doing to myself? Anyways, Wahid, do you have a question again?
Oh, sorry, I was just tapping and then it came.
It's
It
okay.
requested.
You can stay here, no problem. Just stay on top
Okay.
and keep tapping
Okay.
for us. Hi, I'm a
All
degree
right.
survivor and want to relocate through school. Emmanuel, is it Emanuela? So if you say this, for instance, if you hit my DM and you send a message like this, hi, I'm a degree midwife and I want to relocate through school. It's not a question. It's a complete statement. So I'll just say, okay, and that's it. So what exactly is your question and what do you want? That's how we send a message. So I'm a degree midwife. I want to relocate through the school route. What do you want us to do for you? The question itself hasn't come, so we are waiting for the question. Please, do I need to write out? If yes, what band score is needed? Guess that you were trying to come up, but you couldn't come up. I don't know what you are doing right now, and I don't know whether you want to go through the NCLEX route. So if your IELTS that you are writing is for immigration purpose, you are supposed to write academic IELTS, and then the band score is 6.5 with a 7 and above in speaking. Okay, 7 and above in speaking. So if it's for the US, if it's for UK and stuff. Oh, for school, okay. I think Amos is still here, so Amos can respond to that, and I said doctor can respond to any of that. The two of them. For the school, Amos, they are asking if she needs to write IELTS or English proficiency. No.
I mean, eventually you're right, but I didn't need. There was no need. There was no requirement for me to provide it from onset, but eventually I needed it for the visa screening, so I went to. Right.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So for most of the times when you start your process, I tell you that you will need IELTS, definitely. Not necessarily IELTS itself, but you will need English proficiency. The one that is preview to all of us is IELTS, but there are a lot of other ones that you can write. And that it can be OET, TOEFL, TOEIC, PTE. I think USCIS accepts 7 categories of English proficiencies. Seven categories. I have a full video on that. As my videos and just you can go to my TikTok page and just go to English proficiencies accepted by USCIS, and then you will see it. It's 7. They accept 7 categories. IELTS, TOEIC, TOEFL, PTE, OET. I think the two now are escaping me. So any of them that you will be able to write, you can.
MET is now accepted. I don't know if MET is in Ghana. MET, Michigan
Yeah,
English
it's
Test.
accepted. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. Michigan BBB. I forgot of that one. Akabako.
yeah,
Yes.
Michigan English Test.
Yeah. Michigan English Test. So you choose the one that you think you are okay with. The only problem is that in Ghana, yeah, pay IELTS. No. IELTS. I mean, TOEFL is easier ahead. I haven't written it before, and even OET ahead is also easier.
And MET is like easy.
So
Yeah.
and the always me actually. If you're going to write IELTS, the band is 6.5 and speaking 7 and above. Yeah, 6.5 total band, and English speaking is going to be 7 and above. 7 and above. So what you say? Don't write IELTS or English proficiency at the beginning of your entire process. If you are not able to finish and use it, a bear spy. Until no start with NCLEX no. Yeah, obi say what me pass IELTS na no a ginger no wakocho NCLEX no. But what me pass NCLEX and no na was say ginger to write IELTS, because if you're able to pass NCLEX, IELTS should be something easy peasy for you. So what, and moreover, we have centers in Ghana, unlike we do not have NCLEX centers in Ghana. So that is it. Please, which one did he recommend as easiest? Amos Ghana for. It's
No, I
MET.
mean I don't think Ghana can center in Ghana. So I think it's I don't think we have a center in Ghana. Michigan English Test, but you can go and search on it.
Yeah.
I recently took one. That's what I'm saying that I did OET and I did MET, and yeah, I OET is like nursing language. It was easy as a nurse, but MET is obi a bit much and found so nursing and English and nursing language. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
So that is English. It said OET there, your occupational, so it's nursing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you are saying say we need English as in IELTS. It say IELTS no.
Yeah, it's out, but no one say out. So we interpret diagrams.
Diagram.
We in a way no.
Why do they even let us
Yeah,
interpret diagrams as the description? Oh my goodness.
yeah. So they should check out MET. I don't know if we have a center in Ghana, but I will recommend MET if there's a center in Ghana.
I don't know either. If there is anything like that. I don't know. Just a more research. Because I know that there is TOEFL and IELTS center now. K&A. Hey, advance, I just say what a check on I doesn't now. K&A got something positive on Michigan. Oh, advanced nurse. I mean, apart from MET being something positive, I love Abishola Heart Bob. It's also something positive for Michigans. For those in Michigan. So, yeah, I mean, I have some positive stuff on Michigan, except that we are not going to use Michigan Board of Nursing anywhere near our NCLEX processes, because we can't. Not at all. Come on. No way. And yes, we got positive stuff for Michigan, except that we are not coming to Michigan anytime soon. Yɛbɛduru ha na yɛyɛ 5 years wie na yɛhwɛ na sɛ sisi yi deɛ like Michigan Board of Nursing requires. Now we have 5 years working experience, and for that reason they don't expect us to go and write any CGFNS exams attach our NCLEX now, then we will move there. So what you say? Now advanced nurse, what we share now shut down if I come up. My big woman. Doc, my name state are which state are you? Sir, if you don't mind. Doc.
Sorry, I am in Massachusetts. I couldn't find the unmute button.
Oh, okay. Then only Freddie now
Oops.
the same friend is saying states. We love Massachusetts as compared to Michigan. Advanced nurse knows this.
Hold on, this phone cry. Let me take off this.
So with Michigan Board of Nursing, their requirement it's so cumbersome for we the international nurses. Yeah, so we don't use them. And advanced says I don't have any positive thing for them on Michigan. You know, we are not able to meet their requirement already. Yesika sem nisha. So what yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if you want us to
yeah.
do 2 kind of exams before we'll be able to work over there.
No.
I'm looking for an offer later. I don't know. Let's see. Okay,
I
this is
think
one
like what you're
question.
saying.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, Kenji. I think what you're saying, work with the states that you've worked with and that are easy, right?
Yeah.
Because some of them, no, even when after you get, even like I think I shared it once. I went to school in Maryland. I was licensed in Maryland and in DC and Virginia. When I was coming to Massachusetts, I think they have they outsourced their licensure. So I had to. I mean, they requested my transcripts and everything. I'm like, yo, you guys should be behaving like I'm now starting to work as an RN. So yeah, so even if you go to like I go to their website, yeah, I had to give them the transcripts, and so that's gonna be cumbersome for people who went to school in Ghana to be bringing the transcripts. So I think use whatever state that you are in, I mean the ones that you've been using. Just don't bother yourself with those other states.
Just say with Michigan, no, you've said it all. We know that these states are easy and the prices are okay within the budget. Yeah, advanced
I don't even know what.
nurse is laughing. Advanced nurse, and yeah, you see now the dollar rate, guys. Now the dollar rate is I think 10 point almost $11, 11 cedis per dollar.
I think
One
I
year
turned off
process
the
now at this
Bluetooth.
time, it's going to be expensive coming month. Try as much as possible to do your process now. Do your process now, because to see a dollar rate number for and just imagine say advanced nurse may year for Michigan. Bet metua increase na masan betua mo exams ne kwaya na mo refi ni din your friend is whenever you are filling the NCLEX forms, we are doing evaluations also. Then they ask, especially with Montana board. Hey, Rez, how are you? Long time. No see you at all. Okay, please, I have a contract here. This contract, I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it at all. But I mean, let's see. So mostly I read the letter first. All right, let's read the contract. Oh yeah, CP, yeah, CP. Hey, admit other what na? Admit. I was say it is the idea. I was say, but you read one contract like we always do. The benefits of being a USRN, the benefits of being a USRN. Please, if you want me to read your contract, you can send it to me and I'll read it to motivate. Because I said 2026, so no motivation, but we have anything. Let's motivate you, okay? Let's motivate you. I always say, would you loan cry if you don't have money and you want to take a loan to do this process? Do take it, okay? Do take it. Pay rate in your cry and your cry anticipate payday. So this is one contract. It says, Dear Gloria, we are delighted to extend you an offer to join I always leave the hospital's name out. As a registered nurse, into the critical care floats unit, reporting to nursing leadership. For this hospital, we believe our people are our greatest asset, and the combination of experience and skills will be instrumental in strengthening our team. Your start date will be determined pending successful completion of your pre-placement assessment. All right. Your starting annual base compensation rate will be $40.39, paid incrementally on a bi-weekly basis. So, like I said, this is a real contract. It's not the estimated contracts that we do. If you are coming in, if you are doubting to start this process. So this bi-weekly pay of $40.39 per hour. You are also eligible for a $10,000 starting bonus paid according to our policy. Okay. Let me put my phone down. All right, yes, I'm on power topic. Rice, how are you? Rice, big head. How are you? Yeah, so you are starting. Yeah, we've known the annual rate. This is a sign-on bonus. Okay, this might not be enough. This must not be enough. Do you have much information on Detroit or Michigan? Please, I have a whole trained, experienced nurse as part of my team from Michigan. So yes, why not? Admi Odana, advanced nurse, where are you? Are you with the kids? Please come on board. Yeah, so this sign-on bonus of $10,000 might not be what you want, right? Or might not be enough. Okay. But the Ufri, Ghana, Nigeria, Togo, Naoba, and you have a sign-on bonus of this amount. You know, some of the contracts that we've read over the weeks spells out when you are even going to get the money in the first place. I don't know whether this one spells it out or no. But let's go on. So a sign-on bonus of $10,000. Remember, this money is taxable. The guy that I had him last Friday was like, "Ebusiafo comment section anymore." Guester, I told you can reach out. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, me pesa will start a process now. Get a professional consultation and know what you are doing so that you don't do a try and error thing. So what I say, a try and error thing. So reach out to us. We have a whole team that helps with the process, and that gives us the experience of which board to use, which board not to use. You are already in the US. You can avoid some of the evaluations and stuff. So, I mean, reach out to us. If you don't even want to sign on to our process, but you just want a one-on-one consultation, just get one-on-one consultation and then get it done. And then you know what you are doing. So what I say, hey, Obia pass here and hey friends, I took my NCLEX and it was my 4th attempt. A very humbling experience. Oh, goodness God. Congratulations, Annie. Congratulations. Congrats. Congrats because you did not give up. 4th attempt. That's a great push-up. Why are dear for not giving up on yourself? Yeah, that's the latest USRN over there. If you want to come up and share your experience, we will very much appreciate that. So, sign-on bonus of $10,000 paid according to our policy. The policy is spelled out here. I don't think we all need that. The organization prides itself on providing exceptional benefits for you and your family. We believe that your contribution to the organization should be rewarded. And to that end, we offer a comprehensive benefit package, including paid time off in accordance with our company policy. In addition to other benefits, policies and guidelines are subject to change and will be discussed during your new hire orientation. Okay, so this position is considered, so it's a full-time employee. You are projected to work an average of 36 to 40 hours a week, eligible to overtime pay for hours over 40 weeks. And like we discussed the other time, the overtime pay rate is 1.5. I think it is standard at everybody's facility. I don't know if there is any change in any other facility, but if it is in every facility, overtime after 40 is 1.5. And I explained that other time that 1.5 means that if you are taking $60 per an hour and you exceed 40 hours, that means that you are going to take $90 per an hour. I explained that. But your mom will be an mass mammy. Now we contract we and sign it. It's in a while we are maths. Do not do the maths, okay? All right. Apart from this, okay, I think there is a shift differential. Is provided for evening and night shift and weekend. Yeah, so day, night, weekend. So differentials are for evening / night and weekend. They did not state the differential, but the last time, the one we read, they stated the differentials to be they stated the amount, but this one they didn't. Maybe show immigration, so I don't want to read everything. Okay, we provide a one-time travel expenses reimbursement at the most economical rate up to $2,000 for you. So they are going to pay for your flight tickets, right? They are saying it's up to $2,000. So whichever flight that you buy, I don't know the current flight ticket to America, but $2,000. A 1 month housing upon arrival, and begin the green card process after that. So this offer was not a straightforward EB3 offer. So like I told you, they can hire you based on the F1 or H1B route. And then whenever you get that, whenever you come in here, you are expected to transition. And I said that whenever you get a contract like that, you are supposed to look for that part that states that they will transition you to the EB3. And this one was spelled here. It was spelled in the contract, like boldly in the contract. So what I say? I think last 2 weeks we did one direct hire directly to the hospital, one agency direct hire, and then we did one agency hire. So this is a direct hire. It's a direct hire, not agency, or not agency. No, this is an agency direct hire, sorry. So those that have been joining us for the past weeks, the agency direct hire is when you are hired by an agency and given to the facility. So the agency hires you, but you don't belong to them. You belong to the facility. Yeah, so that is what this is. So agency direct hire is not directly to the hospital. 1 month of housing will begin your green card / EB3 process after employment. So look out for that if it is not the start of, or they don't start that process for you. So what you say? If you have any question on the contract, you are free to ask us over here. What else is important in this contract?
Sorry.
I think that's it. I made a call. I did a follow-up on this contract, and I was like, I have seen your contract and I appreciate it. I have a lot of questions. So they set up a meeting for me to sit with the HR and then their international recruiter. And the questions I had was, first of all, I don't see any reimbursement for my NCLEX process. And this is because I already have seen a lot of contracts. And then again, what about my family, my relatives, my spouse and my kids? What are you doing for them? So whenever I brought that up, that is when they told me, oh, we are going to file for them and we are going to pay for them. It's not going to come at your own cost. How many are you? And I said, oh, it's me and my child. So plus me, my child, we are 3. Okay, so they agreed to file for all of us without me having to pay. Like the other contract that I read, that they pay for you, you pay for your dependent. That's what they said. And then again, I think what else? Transportation. Okay, it was already in there that they're going to give $2,000. So I asked them, what if I want that money to buy my flight ticket before I get there? And they were like, no, unless you buy the flight ticket and then we'll use that to reimburse you. I asked about the sign-on bonus. How is it going to be paid? You said it is per your hospital policy. They spelled that one out too for me. And then I think I asked about accommodation, that 1 month. What if I don't get accommodation in the States by 1 month after? What else do I do? So I just decided to do a follow-up on them, do a little bit of check-up on why this and that was not there, and then more explanation. They did give us the explanation. So if you get a contract and you do not understand, or you feel that there is some things missing that you need information on, do not hesitate to reach out to them, email them and say, oh, I'll be very happy if you can schedule a meeting again with me so that I would clarify some stuff in the contract so I'll be able to sign it. After clarification, if you are not able to sign it, nobody can do anything to you. So this contract was not signed. It's not what I signed. It's not what I signed. And it's a very nice look. Looking at what is in here, I don't think it's a bad contract. The only thing that I didn't see was the fact that I did not see reimbursement, and that was my only problem. And apart from that, the fact that they were filing for your spouse and your kid, it comes as an expense, so you do not even have to worry about reimbursement. Because some of the hospitals that I know some of the people that signed, they had to use their sign-on bonus to file premium for them. But whenever I sat down with them, they are going to file premium for the visa for you, and apart from that, they were going to do the adjustment of status. You know, adjustment of status for you, and which comes at a cost too. So if you don't have a reimbursement of $2,000, you should be good, because family now it's going to be a lot of money. So this was a good contract. If you get a contract like this, just hop on it. The only thing you can do is say ABI, you can just be, they say, oh, sign it, you ask for the questions, bisa questions now. You can just try your luck and say that, okay, can I get an increment of $2? If it's a farmer, then one and farmer, it's okay. You just sign it because it's a good contract. It's really good. It's good. And they were going to bring you on a different visa that was going to bring you early enough. And per the lawyer's conversation and from the recruiter, that's the agency, because it was through an agency direct hire. The agency was like, whenever we file our candidate that we filed for, the maximum we have had was, I think she said, less than days. It was days. That's what she told me. Some days. And that if you are interested, it could be possible that we get you here in less than a month. I said, a month? And I said, yeah. And It was really brilliant. So, Ghana, now, Togo, Nigeria, baby, anywhere, and you get a contract like this, that is going to bring you in as soon as possible, and they're going to switch you when you come in. Do not hesitate to sign at all. As you read down here, we'll be in a hurry to sign. Of course, it's a good contract. It's a good contract. Do not let anybody deceive you that it's not a good contract. It is. So in view of that, if you have a contract you want us to go through for you, I do that as well. I mean, I don't charge anything for that. I just have to go through and see and ask you some few questions. If you have verified this, if you have verified that, do you think it is okay? Is the state that you are going to go in okay for you? What is the cost of living of that state? And then you are good to go. You sign it and then you go. So yeah, it's a good contract. Very, very good contract. Very good contract. Mr. Salisu, thanks for joining us. Yeah, so please let's power tap reach 20K and then we close for today. And I did my point. Today I said to myself, I'm coming at 2 Eastern time, and I wouldn't sit here for long because initially, but not 10. AJ will be like, you still here? Yeah, so if you have any question on the contract or your process, you can ask and then we will be able to close. Next week, we will read another contract. Gradually, we will read the contract that I signed. Yes, the contract that I signed. For now, that will be the last contract I'll read. And I won't let you know that that's the contract I signed. So always join in. Always join in. And if you are getting a sign-on bonus of $10,000, I know say I'm better take tax and dear. I mean, you are going to get something that alone can be able to. I mean, if you took a loan to start the process, or the fanita when you sign-on bonus 5K, you will give that one to the person that Oje Bosiano will know. So what you say? Yeah, those that were here, I think last week contracts na it stated in there, say the reimbursement. It's listed everything that they were going to reimburse, and I have a full video on that. And yes, I do have a video on that. I was so excited about that contract. I didn't sign that contract because of the state, nothing else. So you can watch that video and encourage yourself that this NCLEX process is doable, it is attainable, and that even if I take a loan and do it, I'm going to get the money back and I'm going to give it to the person that I took it from. Don't let this opportunity empower our elders be on mobile through Panama and the borders of Mexico. They are still here. They've not been able to return back home. There's a way in your contract anymore. You are able to come with your spouse and your kids. No more file, that alone is enough. That alone is enough. So what you say? Yeah. So it's a good contract. In view of that, no questions. We are at 19K. Yeah, more power tapping. I am. AB Wahed, today is your first time. I really appreciate you joining us. Dr. RKS. Dog, we didn't hear now from the news. I am person bono. Dr. KS.
Oh. The KS, I don't know, Tabros, conscience. I mean, what KSI, it doesn't matter. My name is I've needed, and they've been calling my husband Crozier and he kills him, but he's still alive. He will live another day.
Doctor.
Yes, sir.
Doctor. Cordial.
Yes, sir. But
micro nini
who got me name now? I can call you now.
No, Paul, Doctor,
hello.
No, on Tepa Pantia.
Oh, no problem. No
Oka
problem.
or but on to minka.
Metono. What they are here? Metono. Meton. No problem. Me pacha who or question mami ana.
And doctor, now me here we me here marketing. So in case over here anything support you, yeah, just let me know. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm here to support you.
okay. What are you gonna support? Marketing or what? Tell me.
No, I'm basically into IT.
You are
So
into IT.
yeah, currently I'm a system administrator for K&A firm. So
Okay.
website design, anything technical, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And are you here?
Yeah.
You're in the US.
Yes, please.
Awesome. Oh, can you DM me, please?
Sure, I
Then
will
we
do
can.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do
Okay.
that. Yeah.
No problem. Oh, nice. And what's your name again, please?
Solomon.
Solomon.
Yeah.
Solomon is many on Tinzima. Okay.
And
Me
my
have a
mommy do over
oh
maybe
meton. Madonna boko.
that's it.
Ufre
Me feel Salma side.
Sauma.
Salma.
Okay. And Crawford area.
In
Okay, no
area,
problem.
yes.
No problem. But was it that metons man into it's okay.
Dog, Oka so out pao.
That's what he's saying. That's good. Eh, that's good. That's good. Uh, all right. So how do you call it? Even say we'll meet that back door, Solomon.
Pate.
And then
Sure.
Kenny, thank you for that opportunity. Medru baby I hear for no.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask permission to leave. And then if there's Kenny, anytime you're coming on live, just send it to me. I'll come support.
Thank you, Doc. Mayesa. I was a
And
Yedi
then
Ghana
hopefully
because I would like to go with you.
no problem. No problem. I think we have to connect. I have to give you my number or something. Or
Yeah, we will do that. We'll
And
do
then
that. Yeah,
and then we'll connect outside. We'll connect outside of here and do more
yeah,
things. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
so if
Thank
you
you,
have
Pam.
time, you have time again, I'll see you at the Nurses Bridge on Tuesday.
Exactly. Tuesday,
Yeah.
I think I'll be at work. What time are you coming?
Oh, okay. I usually on Tuesdays I do 6 p.m. on I that on Tuesday 6 p.m. Yeah.
Oh, I think I'll be at work. I'll be on my way to work by then.
And yeah. Oh, okay. You do night shifts.
I do
Oh,
night shifts.
yikes.
I do night shifts.
It's okay. Whenever you have time, that's all
Yeah,
right.
whenever I'm free, I'll
I was
join you.
happy when you were able. Yeah, I was happy when you were able to make it last week. It was a boost.
Thanks.
And I had the whole K&A
Yeah, everybody was there. I
at
was so
my
excited. We're trying to
disposal.
push
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
all
Yeah,
right, all right.
yeah. Okay. So you all, have a blessed week, and we'll meet again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Lady Peg. Lady Peg, how are you?
Yeah, yes, I'm okay. I just joined. I just saw it on a platform and I joined, but I actually didn't know what you guys. I just heard about agency something at the tail end. I didn't know what you said. I just want a summary of maybe what the page is about, so that maybe next time I could join.
Oh, I see. Okay, so Lady Peg, today's discussion was basically on the day one CPT, which means that if you are a nurse, you are trying to write NCLEX or you've passed your NCLEX and you want to come in earlier than waiting for the EB3, you can use the school route. And today that's what we discussed. Apart from that, normally when we meet, we read a contract. What we say is that whenever you have the opportunity to write NCLEX, take that opportunity, because no matter what, you're going to make that money back. So we did that discussion. We started at 2. We are currently at almost 6. And that's what we discussed. We are always here every Sunday. That is conk. But we come during the week whenever we have the opportunity to have fun and chill. So yes, we are nurses. Where are my where is AJ? AJ by now, the way I know you move on the background is to say, oh shit,
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, so we have a team that helps with everything NCLEX, okay?
So Sunday, what time? What time Ghana time? What time Ghana time Sunday do you?
Ghana time, I think it's 8 p.m. Ghana time. Yeah, it's 8 p.m. Ghana time.
Okay.
Hello, see you.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
See you, ma menye marketing kakra, Emma K&A. As administrator, no. I think we have like 21 people at time. We have 80 people join our line, but we have Facebook, we have YouTube platforms. You have people to subscribe and watch our videos and push videos. Just I just said, if you are currently online, can you go to our YouTube page, K&A RN, and go and subscribe to our videos so that we can push our platform now. Apart from that too, we have a very beautiful website. The whole purpose of the website is to help people to get the right information. Yeah, so call baby to say resource page now. We have almost all the board of nursing link to their website. We have a link to CGFNS website, Pearson View registration. So we have a lot of links you can through the website. When you are clicking, you know that you are clicking on the correct and genuine link. And yes, we are opening and fake link on our website. Yeah, so you can always visit our website, and we also take this opportunity to ask if you have anything you think we should add to the website to help nurses increase process amount for everything. You can DM and send your suggestions. We will add it to the website. We want to make sure the website will become one of the most authoritative resource center for those who are going through this increase process, and especially for those in Africa. Why am I saying this? Because when you go to Philippines, India, and now they have a lot of resources, and because of that, when you come to US, I think we have a lot of Philippines nurses. You have a lot of Indian nurses now. Yeah, so we also want to do this for those in Africa. So yeah, people will get the right information, go through the right process, and come here successfully. Until we will joining us and follow you on TikTok. For me, I've always been arguing with CEO RN Glory say be a battle partner say on follow now. You should not answer the person's question. Because at least you follow the person, at least you watch some videos, you look at the platform, what the person is doing, and you have extra questions, then you can request and come and ask the question. Baby one more, baby on my baby free consultation. On follow, on show video back, on like video. We'll never share any of your videos. Oh yes, it's not fair. When you equally go to some TikTok pages, they are not even doing something educative. You see people sharing gifts. I don't know, say no better when you gifts about kumpa, but you go to pages, people are just doing some funny things, and people are sharing a lot of gifts to them. I know say nice is for the young multi-pepe, but all joke aside, likes
Oh,
me,
so do you
some of
know
following
when you
and
do
then
it like
there.
that,
You
heaven,
don't use money to buy those things. So
Heaven, it's here,
like
dear
and
lady,
share our
Rebecca, no.
page.
Lady, a nurse in the overcast.
heaven, heaven,
Hello.
when you do it like that, it wouldn't help sometimes because right now I just saw it on one of my pages and I said let me join and see what's going on. So like after this, then I will now go to the TikTok and follow because
Yeah,
even
of
the
course,
two
of course.
sentences she made was so insightful for me. Like just immediately I joined within 30 seconds I heard what she said at the tail end and I was interested. So that prompted me to ask her a question. And she answering me, I felt so good because a lot of people are here and I've just asked and she picked me up and I'm happy. So it will enable me to join. But if you said she shouldn't answer in a way, it's not everybody. Just encourage rather for the people to join and they would join. Do you understand? So that one, the many one join.
Yeah. I don't put there.
Yes,
I'm not saying particularly for. We have some people, like she would
oh,
testify.
okay.
They always
Oh,
join.
okay.
They always join, but they
And they
never
don't
follow. They
follow.
even don't follow
Oh,
the
okay.
platform,
Oh,
and
okay.
they will come
Oh,
and
okay.
ask question. Obey answer next time. No matter but the same
Oh, okay.
question. Then they
Okay.
are asking, not
So please,
particularly
so
you.
if I follow her on TikTok, then it means that all the things she'll be doing, I'll be able to see previous
Y-
videos and the live ones, right? I'll be able to
Yeah.
join,
When
right?
you see
Okay.
notification whenever she's live and all that.
Okay, so it's
For
K&A
her,
RN,
she's very
right?
lenient. But me, I'm a
Okay.
administrator and more marketing type of person. At times, I try to be strategic about some of these things. But no put
Yeah,
there.
you are working administrator there. So yes, so that's okay. Oh no,
Yeah,
SEO
so
on Nteja. That's fine. I'll follow her after this space.
sure, we also
Thank you.
follow you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Admiwerie. Hey, oh have you? Today is my first time. I followed right away and have watched a few videos whilst on the live. Thank you, Iraba Nyamisha Obebre. Thanks to everybody. We are at 19. We want to finish up and then leave. So, more and more we no more no more power tap. Hey, now maybe 19. I even American. It's not 27K. Hey, why am I looking at it somewhere else? All right, yen power tapping, na yen po. Please, if you have any question, I'm here to answer. If not, in Chibia na yapon, and there is Sunday, and there is Sunday. Eraba, I haven't seen your previous question. Where is it at? Yeah, I try as much as possible. Until no, so bet me repost or question now. I'll be glad to where you kind of say. I'll be glad to answer it for you. I'll be glad to answer it for you. My first time here, I'm a degree midwife. Kindly help me go through the process of working. Degree midwife for, I have a full video for you, Iraba. I have a full video for midwives on my page, so you can check that and see. So what I say, for going through the NCLEX route and there is going to be a bit of. And so we check that video. Sorry, I got somebody testing me from here. So we check. I did check. Oh, I guess I have to check again. Yeah, I have a video, a full video on the TikTok page and then on YouTube as well for degree or diploma midwives, mental health nurses, and the public health nurses way back at home. So you can do and check it out and see how best that helps, because going through the process is going to be. Hey, God's favorite, and then I will follow the live creator. Now God's favorite, so the wabaha, just say, and then Heaven Breeze back answer will follow me. Anna meboa. Hey, some. I thought, say, hi, Pursuit, how are you? I thought, saying, come and know, dear, no more. And I was say, me, oh, and Heaven Breeze, why are dear, pa? I said, I become my mama me waha. I become my mama me waha.
Hello, sis.
Yes, dear.
Mpacho, there was a time made chance on a video and the person was talking like say, for example, midwifery for now midwife for the say, what's the son now yet? General nurse na quite be soon a bit in your house. Is there any something like that? That was what the person was explaining. So I was a little bit confused.
General nurse and
To say be the way I may see describe it, my wife again. Say okita diploma in midwifery no. I say some person or twice I met me amana general nursing no. Something like not say bibisa na bit me in the near future. That was what the person was explaining. It was just a short video.
In which saying so
a question was comment. A question comment session, but I'm say when me answer and answer why because if I'm read na video short video keke. And you can't answer no. Say recently people DMing him telling him say because of NCLEX and other things they want to change and then do the general nursing. Into our country almost say if you are a midwife, a midwife. Now it's in the near future it can a bit me how. That was just it or satra no jano.
Okay, so I maybe I have a video on it, and if you really watch my videos, you would understand a lot of things that you wouldn't even have to ask anybody about it. So what happens is that Ukra midwifery certificate as a diploma dada. So you have your midwifery. If you are going to do general nursing, you are going to be issued a general nursing certificate as well. So what is a bit me how, like in which context nebe how say jai midwifery no abeye nursing na said then because I don't get the person's statement say bit me how. Now apart from that, let's forget about saying Impana make such a comment and let's look at nursing in general. So if I am a general nurse, say me here I'm a general nurse now. I am able to go to any country that I want to go to. Why? Because general nursing is the basic of every nursing. Answer where you require midwifery or need general nursing for class for 2 years. Answer I'll switch it to midwifery, right? Answer will be quiet mental health nursing, only medical surgical, only a lot of general nursing stuff before going into the mental health nursing. Same with public health nursing. nurse anesthetics near the they have general nursing background. Omo koye omo call Ghana College na koye eye any ear friend is ENT they all have general nursing background. Before you can even specialize in any field, you have to have the general nursing background. And so when the general nursing background and nurse is so it is not able to push you into other countries. Why am I saying this? US, that's why I'm saying that I have a video for the midwives. US has said, answer obey a midwife, there is a criteria you need to fit in. And that beginning is you being a USRN. That's being an RN, basic RN. And to say me basic RN, Ghana, na me back US now me person me be a midwife. The only thing is me me BSc. And then I'll do masters in midwifery. Maybe a midwife. You understand? So that means that me basic na me wono. It is accepted everywhere. Me kosa kronimwa. I can build on it to do what the requirement of that state or country tells me to do. Ghana, ye midwifery no. Oma ye ni diploma, which is insufficient to be a midwife or a specialty in any other part of the world. So me koye a diploma 3 years now from a general nurse. Nas will be a diploma 3 years with 1 year midwifery. Now friend say or a qualified midwife. It is only to suit the requirement of Ghana. Because okoye midwifery no into a master's program and into a BSN program. That means you have to pay the person BSN pay. Yeah, into mean chia say scan into nande ye training wo basic level no na ya mamusika fia na just say nyina ye wo hosa. That is it. So if you come to US with diploma in midwifery, it's not accepted. Eno na ha midwives nesisi a intinenta nka be ya Ghana kuro ni mu wona nkasa they have to revise their standard. Omomo obia BSc na say diploma in general nursing. Now we na be midwifery. Go and do 1 year top up. Then we'll attach that to your certificate and call you a midwife. Sano se nimpa no okwa abrochi wo baby obetimi the basic no e de akọ obetimi the extra one no de attach it. And it even boosts the person's criteria no higher. Sana Nigeria for you. Nigeria for midwives no more triangles a pass simple because the certificate they have states their general nursing into bracket specialty midwifery. That's it. Sa dia no so way for started. Legon for you omoye I think 1 semester of a specialty normally they are show certificates. So and even with that, they are now taking it off of the certificate because it's causing a lot of problems. So, hard man, why? Unless, of course, say, person it's not Ghana home there and there, that's fine. Ghana for
Even
your way near den do. So what you say?
even recently, I think say NMC for year some program be. Na omo president ne can be say
Perpetual.
that nenka program no ho na in some years back and I'm say do baby na mama for no more midwifery na for the bebre na a free system no mo. Ebi mo call retirement near the ade. No mo di 10 years program. Since we should do it in the diploma. And I beka hono. So people were even saying it's not necessary. They should scrap it. So what you are saying is true.
Great. All right. And there, sana nak ne kwaye you nak no. The NAC and hack came into the system, and also when nurses were leaving the system. And I'm going to introduce you during the first time. So just so we are able to meet the demands of the nurses our country, you introduce you 2 years program. And the designated say, up to this time when we know that we have a lot of nurses. Na ye jai. See a hack and a so akaho. And my hack. And anyways, let's forget about it. So I did
and you realize that K&A, you realize that the NAC and the hack, they are like private. Most of them is because of their own political, financial, whatever. So most of them are private. It's not even government and regulated. So both the nurses training until those days, no, as a nurse, when you finish, you don't wait even in the house. Who spend it 2 weeks? They gather you at the regional health, whatever, and post you. Whether pound those days, yeah, those days nurses training. Me wait 2006 nurses training. Obi antina fee. But it came to a point in time you realize that nurses training is private. Hack, private. The same nurses now, the same penny for now, private. So they are not able to what bring or absorb, let me use the word, absorb the nurses when they are done. To say financial clearance, anyhow, they don't have money, and colano tifie so many years, you see. So these things are just, it's a whole lot. But can't see more government entities, government, almost say there were few, they are able to absorb and regulate the number. So there should have been a plan for whatever private they would have done before absorbing these kids in. But at the end of the day, they cannot absorb. And they pay big time school fees, etc. They come and sit in the house. And this knack and hack is a whole lot of mess. You don't know what is going on. You don't know what they've done. Some are good, some too. It's a whole lot. It's chaos. They really need to work on it. They really, and the midwifery at the end also. It's almost well, can't before they have the general background, as you said, before they specialize. Yeah, auntie B, some of mine, like these two aunties of mine, they were general nurses before midwifery. So you realize that they have a grip of the work. But now it's like straight diploma, like what you said. It should be scrubbed off, and there is a lot of overhauling needs to be done. I don't know, but
I
it's
agree
a
with
whole
you.
lot. Yeah.
I agree with. There is a lot they have to do with our nursing structure. They have to restructurize everything. But I'm gonna inform cry because Abuchi na wo prayer kono. Omo musisi na achi anya ade om betumi dia begina.
They don't want to. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
intino inform cry. Inform. My wife holds
It's sad.
it's sad, honestly. And the funny aspect of the whole thing is that general nursing in America say we a midwife akoyebi. They won't do the general nursing for you for 1 year. Na mouse certificate say.
No, they won't.
No, they won't do that. And this person have already had a background training of 3 years. Or some general nursing background of 2 years. Dada. And you know what else is needed? And no one say most courses deficient ones from general nursing. Now more midwives no. Well, person we any additional medicine courses no. 1 year and I say 1 semester or 5 courses. That way you can get the general nursing certificate. Now we no more baby no more baby. It won't happen.
As a top-ups view of the universities.
Top up. No one yet. They won't do that. They won't do that. You know, where the kafra, Mr. Is this Cerebra? You need somebody to guide you. Yeah, me kasa Ghana for monso son tepepe. This process. So we have mistake in the beginning now. We'll share a lot of money. Get someone to guide you. I'm here. Meme Jessica. I don't hide it. I have a website, so you can visit my website. You can book one-on-one consultation. You can pay for the service fee over there. My website in ABB, and with that, we are able to help you and then get you started. Yanga say you choose board amount. Yeah, I mean we discuss the board with you. You choose board. We will be able to kind of what's the name? Get you started on CES near dear, then it will get you to where you'll be able to write your NCLEX. So you can reach out to us. Okranak NBS, it is good. She starts the process. She qualifies. So what you say? Yeah, she qualifies to start the entire process. Yeah, I really appreciate you joining us. Wait me DMA if you want to. Yeah. I think kasa ye pon wa na ye da so te ha ye be ne. Say me call groceries. Heaven breeze. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. I think today is Sunday and I think it's 11 in Ghana already. We need to close here. Mr. Mo, the website, I'm putting it in the comment section, is knafirm.com. knafirm.com. So while person will visit your website, you can visit the website. We have everything. You can register. Make sure you register. You will need an admin approval. That will be after you have paid your service fee. YouTube, more videos not repost it, share it to WhatsApp in other groups near there, so that we will be able to. A lot of people will benefit from the information that we share. If you are my candidate already, yesterday I did send messages to all of my candidates, checking up on them and making sure they are doing okay and preparing for the next step of their process. And to know, if you did not hear from me, Michelle, just send me a message. If you are yet to start your process with me, I'm ever ready to help you out to attain your USRN journey. The name is RN Glory. I'm popularly known as K&A. I'm on TikTok, YouTube. I am on what's the name? Facebook as well. And you know, this is Heaven Breeze is my administrator. He's an IT. We be a run way now per se, or boa with website. He'll be able to do that. Apart from that, Open CV, US standard CV, you can hit him up and then you pay him to do a better amount CV. Come. And also free where your services, whichever one that you want is what we provide for you. Your flight ticketing, your visa screen, your CES, board registration. We help with fingerprinting. We help with job search near there. So everything. Our website where you will see the service over there. I'm not able to put the flyer on here. I made it to her. So that's it. Heaven Breeze me who say oh bibia obeka ema ye dia pon ana. Heaven Breeze, what's article? So oh bibia na unni bibia biwa na yampon. Yeah, family. I think it's time to go and rest. And thank you all for joining us. I mean, sure I'm be.
And sure, so thank you
Yeah,
so
bye.
much.
All right. Okay. Bye-bye. Hey, 3 hours, 48 minutes. I call you my idea. Guys, you're still here. Oh my God. I'm reading through my messages before I end the live. That's what